if you could choose to make a positive difference in the lives of others just by where you choose to bank. When you bank with Hometown Credit Union, you are participating in a not-for-profit cooperative. We proudly reinvest into our communities through free financial education to people of all ages. We believe people can make better money decisions when equipped with the financial knowledge they need. Learn more about how you can join Hometown to make a difference and support our financial education outreach at www.hometowncu.coop.
Thinking of buying or selling your home? Don't go at it alone. Did you know there are nearly over 200 steps to the real estate process? 200 things to consider, be aware of, 200 things that could impede your ability to buy or sell or compromise the actual closing day. Alas, have no fear. You can contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group anytime to answer all of your real estate questions. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
Getting glasses that fit right and look good doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we work with you to provide you with great-looking frames and the best corrective lens options available within a cost range you're comfortable with. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will make sure your glasses fulfill your unique needs every time. We don't just sell glasses, we shape them to you and your lifestyle. Find out how we can help you see more clearly at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
An ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage to walls, ceilings, insulation, and other areas. This is Beth with Service Master by Hyatt. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Hyatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Drive your student to the games and get paid. Many of us would love an extra flexible way to earn money. Benjamin Bus has many driving positions available, including vans that won't require a CDL, small and regular sized school buses. These positions offer flexible hours, days off when kids are out of school. You can even bring your kids to work with you and get paid to watch their games. Benjamin Bus offers on-site training and testing, along with wages up to $24 an hour. No experience is necessary. Stop by Benjamin Bus on Highway 3 in Northfield and we'll be happy to answer any questions.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Northfield Ice Arena for tonight's matchup between the Mankato West Scarlets and your Northfield Raiders. I'm A.J. Reister, joined alongside Colin Merritt for tonight's matchup. On Hockey Fights Cancer Night, we've had a ton of games all day long here at the Pepsi Center, from 10U all the way now to the nightcap with the varsity team taking on Mankato West. Northfield comes into this one on quite a hot streak, 8-1-2 on the season, back-to-back wins before heading into winter break. Mankato West, a little bit of a different story. They're on a 5-game losing streak despite playing 3 games since the winter break. When we come back, we'll have the pre-game coaches interviews brought to you by Hometown Credit Union. You're watching boys hockey on NorthfieldLive.com and listening on KYMN 95.1, The One.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. Do you have HSA dollars that you're looking at wondering, hey, what can I use these on? Did you know you can use HSA, HRA, and other health savings accounts to pay for your LASIK procedure? In addition, if you have a Flex account, you can set aside money in your Flex account for next year to use towards LASIK.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bress, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Start your morning with the KYMN Morning Show. This is Jeff Johnson. Join me each weekday from 6 to 9 a.m. when I talk with local people making news. Rich Larson has the area's most comprehensive and up-to-date newscasts. Weather specialist Bob Matheson will have your forecast. And Tim McNiff joins us for news with a side of sports. Find out what's happening in your community by listening to 95.1 FM, AM 1080, or online at kymnradio.net. KYMN 95 The One.
Starting the home building process is challenging and it can be overwhelming at times. That's why Schmidt Homes has a plethora of 1 to 2 story floor plans to help you get started. Their vast options feature a wide range of square footage, design styles, bedroom, and bathroom count. Their dedicated team will work with you every step of the way to turn your dream home into a reality. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
What if you could choose to make a positive difference in the lives of others just by where you choose to bank? When you bank with Hometown Credit Union, you are participating in a not-for-profit cooperative. We proudly reinvest into our communities through free financial education to people of all ages. We believe people can make better money decisions when equipped with the financial knowledge they need. Learn more about how you can join Hometown to make a difference and support our financial education outreach at www.hometowncu.coop.
Welcome back to Northfield Ice Arena. We're just a few minutes away from the puck drop. Let's talk about the Northfield Raiders and the Mankato West Scarlets quickly before we go to the pre-game coaches interviews. Northfield last time out, they're on a 2-game winning streak, but last time out they defeated Mankato East 4-1. That was on December 21st before break. What did you see in that one, Colin?
Well, there's a couple players who made a big difference. Jake Geiger, 2 goals, 1 assist. Big game for him. Caden Munson, once again, he had 3 assists and a goal. Kaiser, as always, scoring a goal. So, also great goaltending. Trey Shimoda only letting in 1 shot out of 21.
Trey Shimoda and Max Frank going back and forth between the net. We'll see Max Frank tonight. But on the other side, Mankato West, they're on a 5-game losing streak like we talked about, looking to get back onto the winning side of things. Last time out, they lost to Irondale 4-1. What do they need to do, Colin, to get back on the winning side of things?
Well, honestly, 5-game losing streak, almost anything you change up will be positive. So they only had 1 person score last game, Derek Sterling. Hoping that we can see a little bit more of him out there. He was doing good. But even losing, they had some pretty good goaltending. Mason Schreiber, 25 out of 29, so very small percentage was let in.
And they've had quite a few injuries this season as well. Their leading goal scorer from last year's been out for much of this season. They got a guy in Hunter Redden who's going to be back tonight. He's been banged up a lot, but they're going to give it a go with him tonight against the Raiders. And let's jump into the pre-game coaches interviews. Tonight's visiting coaches interview is brought to you by Hometown Credit Union, serving 26 counties in southern Minnesota. They have 2 locations in Owatonna, 1 in Faribault, and 1 location in Northfield. That was terrible leading up to this one.
Yeah, we kind of needed to reset. We've had a nice week of practice, haven't played since the 29th, and really, we had a 5-game unbeaten streak followed by a 5-game losing streak, and really when we compete, we're a decent hockey team. We're hard to play against, and when we don't, we're not, and we've learned that lesson quite a bit here the last few games, and hoping to just bring a high compete against a really talented Northfield team tonight.
And what have you seen from Northfield when you're looking at them and the stat sheet and on the film and things like that? What have you seen from Northfield, and where do you hope to attack?
Yeah, as always, that top group and those seniors really lead them. Incredibly skilled and talented group, and we've seen for many years. We're excited for those guys to graduate here in a little bit, but no, just like always, fast, physical, great transition game. Get the puck low, get it high, and bring it to the net. I mean, it's when we come over here and play in this little rink, it's they do a really good job of being in the right spots, moving the puck quick, and attacking the net and finding second chances from there. And so we've got to be really good in our own end and be smooth with our breakouts, get some pucks out of the end, and then we just try and score on second chances. We're not terribly skilled offensively at this point. We're kind of banged up, and we've just been trying to simplify and attack some 2-on-1s all over the ice, and so hoping that kind of feeds us to some success tonight.
And this is for the Northfield broadcast, so who are some of the guys on your squad that we need to be looking out for?
Yeah, for sure. And it all starts for us in net. Our goaltender, Mason Schreiber's a sophomore. He's played all but 2 minutes in his entire career thus far, and so, he really leads us and does a nice job from there. And we've got a nice group of defensemen. We have a freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior, and so we've got some diversity in age and experience there, but really that group kind of leads us there. I'd say Derek Sterling and Grady Schmidt on the back end do a nice job, and then from there, we've got a bunch of scorers that are around 11, 12 points, and a lot of depth there for some seniors, Hunter Rigdon, Gage Schmidt, and some young guys too, in Isaac Ullman and Grady Adelstead have kind of filled the net up for us, which has been nice.
Awesome. Well, appreciate it, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Hometown Credit Union is proud to call Northfield and Dundas home. We offer a variety of loan options, checking, savings, and credit card accounts with a focus on financial wellness and member advocacy. You belong at Hometown Credit Union. Learn more at hometowncu.coop.
That was the Mankato West head coach Nate Olson in his third season, looking to get his boys back into their winning ways like they were at the beginning of the season with that 5-game win streak. Now let's catch up with the Northfield head coach Mike Luckcraft. We're with Coach Lucky for the Northfield Raiders. Coach, you got Mankato West coming in here tonight. You're on a 2-game win streak. What'd you tell the boys this week in practice preparing for this one?
Yeah, another conference game. That's obviously one of the goals is to try to, to win the Big Nine for a third year in a row. So these games are all important. They're also, kind of aligned as a section seed game, not necessarily directly, but other teams in our section play these guys. So there ends up being some score comparison, and so it's an important game. And, we've been off for a couple of weeks, so kind of getting back into that compete mode's been important. We've had 5 good days of practice, and so I think we're going to be ready to go for tonight.
Awesome. You talked about those 2 weeks. Did you guys have anything set up for them for those 2 weeks, or is it really just let them have their off days?
We had a little bowling thing, which was really fun, just something away from the rink, but still built some team camaraderie. But we did. We gave them a little break, allow them to kind of enjoy the holidays with family and potentially get away for a few days. But most of the guys skated on those optional practices. And then this past week we were, had structured stuff. So guys are ready to go.
What have you seen from the Scarlets when you're looking at the stats, when you're looking at the tape and things like that? What have you seen, and where do you hope to attack tonight?
They're really good. I mean, they start in goal. They've got a really, really good goalie. He's quick. He's not big in stature, but he's super quick. Covers a lot of the net. He's really versatile, so we'll have to make sure the puck gets moved laterally so that we can expose the net a little bit. Our key is we've got to hit the net with shots. We've got to make sure that we're creating opportunity on the initial shot and on a rebound. And then they're big and physical, so they're going to play hard. They're going to play fast. And we'll have to be ready to make sure we move the puck, jump into empty space, take advantage of potential odd man rushes when we get them, and as always, stay out of the box. Yep.
And it's Hockey Fights Cancer Night here in Northfield. They had games all day from 10U all the way up to you guys now to finish off the nightcap. What does it mean for you guys to have an event like this tonight and being able to play for Hockey Fights Cancer?
Yeah, it's an important event. I know it's been going on in the state for a few years, and obviously it's a fantastic cause, so we're thrilled to be part of it. And obviously being the kind of the final piece of it for what's been a very successful day for Northfield hockey, and it represents Northfield Hockey Day as well. So So got a lot of community support for it. Our boys were here most of the day, either going in the locker room and talking with those youth teams, kind of doing a mock starting lineup type thing, but staying involved. So there's a real connection to it and a commitment to today. So it's been great.
That's awesome. Thank you, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was Northfield head coach Mike Lutcraft getting ready for tonight's matchup with the Mankato West Scarlets. Cullen, it's Hockey Fights Cancer Night. The guys were at the rink all day long, like Lucky said. You said you used to play for this team.
Oh,
you said that you had some experiences like this when you were playing.
I mean, I love it. Like being at the rink all day, I feel like it sets a great atmosphere. And especially those boys, knowing their game is at the end of all this, it makes a kind of a special tone that you get set into.
Yeah, like Lucky said, they've been here all day.
Yeah, exactly.
They've been helping out with the younger kids' games, doing the PA announcing and things like that, so it's been really fun for all of them to be able to do that. But let's take a look at some of the stats here tonight. Jake Geiger for the Northfield Raiders leading the team in points. He has 29, 11 goals, 18 assists. Colin, what have you seen from Jake Geiger, not just this year, but last year when you were playing with him? How has he been able to put up such high numbers for the Raiders this season?
Well, one thing about Geiger is, he's not physically tall in stature, but he just has that tenacity. It's kind of an athleticism.
You got it.
Athleticism. He'll go for that puck. He doesn't quit, and he's just willing to get into the corners. He's a fearless player, and I think it really shows in the points as well as also just how much of an asset he is for the team.
One thing that we were talking about pregame is Caden Munson. We've seen his penalty minutes go up a little bit this season. Is that something you expected after playing with him last year?
Well, I mean, Caden cares a lot for the team, and he's real invested in it. And, a lot of times, you can get a little aggressive, but they also need a player who's going to, stand up for the little guy. Like Geiger, sometimes people hit him around, and it's nice to have someone who's going to look out for him.
And not only has his penalty minutes been going up, but he's been scoring a lot this season as well. On the assist side, 19 assists this season. He's been leading the team. I feel like that's been more of his game. He'll shoot the puck when he can, but he's always going to be looking for that extra pass.
He's a playmaker. He has great puck possession, and with that presence of mind, he can find those players that are, looking to shoot, like Cam, Geiger.
They can shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about Cam Kaiser leading the team in goals. He's got 15 this season, 11 assists, good for 26 points. What have you seen from Kaiser this season? What was it like playing with him last year?
Well, like we said, he has a big, powerful shot. So, he just works he gets in a position, he takes that shot, and, that's honestly, the best bet that you can take. That's how you score goals, to get shots on net. And even if it doesn't go in, you got Geiger there going for the rebound.
Great on the ice, great on the football field, great on the baseball field. All three of these guys seem to be good at just about whatever they do here in Northfield in terms of sports. When we come back, we'll have the national anthem and the starting lineups. You're watching Northfield Boys Hockey on NorthfieldLive.com, listening on KYMN.
Randy Olson, Community Resource Bank is a pillar in the local community, providing banking, lending, and investment services. Our team continues to be a financial resource to families and businesses. With decades of trusted experience, our team is committed to your financial needs. We're here to work together with you on any project, big or small. Our success comes from our dedicated, knowledgeable, and professional employees. Stop by one of our 2 Northfield locations to see a smiling and familiar face. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouth guard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Don't let dry eye symptoms continue to get in the way of enjoying what your world has to offer. Although dry eye can be hard to treat and difficult to manage with over-the-counter eye drops, you're not out of options. River Valley Eye Professionals is very pleased to offer the OptiLight Intense Pulse Light Treatment, the first and only FDA-approved light-based treatment for dry eye. We're the only facility in the area with this technology and expertise to perform this amazing treatment. Find out more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Northfield is a unique town with passionate people. So much passion that it can be hard to keep up. That's why, if you're into art, local politics, sports, or anything else, Northfield Public Broadcasting is here to serve you. NPB is a free public access local television station that accepts submissions on anything you care about. NPB is a place to hear community voices and to share your own voice. Check it out.
Vehicle ready for whatever Minnesota weather throws at you next. Valley Auto House is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and AAA towing facility. We service all makes and models from full-size diesel trucks to passenger cars. Serving the people of Northfield is our #1 goal. We do that by offering quick repairs, fair prices, and efficient communication from the time you walk in the door to when we hand you your keys back. Go Raiders from all of us at Valley Auto House, located on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. And find us at valleyautohouse.net.
Ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage to walls, ceilings, insulation, and other areas. This is Beth with Service Master by IAT. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by IAT today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Service Master.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
5 hours straight.
Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. Do you have HSA dollars that you're looking at wondering, hey, what can I use these on? Did you know you can use HSA, HRA, and other health savings accounts to pay for your LASIK procedure? In addition, if you have a Flex account, you can set aside money in your Flex account for next year to use towards LASIK.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Quarterback Club of Northfield knows just how hard the student-athletes work each and every sports season and would like to wish all of the Raiders athletic teams the best of luck this year. After practice is over or before the big game, stop into the Quarterback Club and grab their roasted chicken, tender baby back ribs, or famous broiled burgers. Short on time? Call ahead and they will have it ready for you to carry out. They serve lunch and dinner, so no matter your busy schedule, the Quarterback Club has something for you. Good luck, Raiders, and we'll see you after the game. The Quarterback Club, off Highway 3.
Welcome back to the Northfield Ice Arena. We're just a minute 40 away from puck drop, but we'll head on down to the PA announcer for the starting lineups and our national anthem.
On defense, number 12, freshman Grady Schmidt. The other defenseman, number 24, senior Derek Steerlin. Right wing, number 14, sophomore Braden Keach. Left wing, number 6, senior Cade Schmidt. Center, number 18, junior Grady Hottelstead. And in goal, number 1, sophomore Mason Schreiber. Head coach is Nate Olson. Assistant coaches are Nick Campbell and Jacob Stazak. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Northfield Raiders. In goal, number 1, junior Max Frank. At 1 defenseman, number 24, senior Cooper Rand. The other defenseman, number 7, senior Ty Frank. Right wing, number 12, senior Camden Kaiser. Left wing, number 16, senior Andrew Winter. And your center, number 11, senior Jacob Geiger. Head coach for the Raiders is Mike Luckcraft. The assistant coaches are Scott Cloud and Charlie Cloud. Will you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem?
We are ready to go here from the Northfield Ice Arena.
Let's give another round of applause to our junior Raiders, Sullivan Troyer and Cash Amy.
Between the Northfield Raiders and the Mankato West Scarlets. Again, AJ Reister alongside Cullen Merritt for this Big 9 matchup. Let's take a look at the standings. The Northfield Raiders currently on top, undefeated in conference play, 8-1-2 overall. Whereas, like we said, Mankato West, bit of a losing skid, currently 2-2-1 in the conference, 4-7-1 overall. They sit just behind Owatonna and right in front of Mankato East by just a couple of points. Both teams break the huddles from their respective goals, and we're ready to go. Colin, any final thoughts before the puck drops?
I'm just excited to see how this game goes. You know, Mankato really needs something to go well today, so we'll see if they can make something happen.
Yeah, like we said, Scarlet's 5-game losing streak coming into this one, but started off the season 5-0. Like head coach Olson said, we'll see if they can get back on course today against a tough Northfield Raiders squad at the top of the Big 9, number 8 in the state of Minnesota. And one of the top power plays in the state as well. 12 for 40 on the power play, penalty kill 72% as the puck drops, and it's won by the Raiders as they bring it back within their own blue line, set it up across center ice. Cam Kaiser's got it on the near side. Big hit. Puck goes all the way around behind the Raiders. Net Mankato West in pursuit, picked up by Frank. Frank a battle in the far corner. Geiger comes out with it and loses it behind his own net. West has a chance, but Geiger comes out with it. Geiger along the near boards in hot pursuit. Leaves it for Kaiser. Loses it along the near boards. Geiger finds Kaiser out in front, but can't corral the puck. He loses it, goes back to center ice.
Looks like a broken stick on the ice here. Not sure which team it's from.
Raiders have it within their own zone. Mankato West picks it away. They got a couple of defenders back there, and he's taken off the puck. That's number 27. Excuse me, that's Hunter Rigdon for Mankato West. Puck coming the other way. Ty Frank behind the defense. Pass up for Cam Kaiser. Unable to connect. Puck dances around. Shot from Monson goes high. Rebounded by Kaiser behind the Mankato West net. Looking for someone out in front. Dumps it up to the blue line for Riley. All the way across for Kaiser. Shot towards the net goes wide. Now battle in the near corner. Cashin down there along the near side. Shot by Riley goes wide. Now puck up along the far boards. Stewart's got it. Goes behind the Mankato West net. Brings it up Caden Munson. Skates it towards the crease. Now dumps it back up for Winter. Shot towards the net goes wide. That's Ben Geiger with a shot from the blue line. He gets it right back. Cross ice pass for Riley. Underneath. Shot towards the net. Rebounded. Still, puck is still loose in the crease. Another shot, no good. And Munson's got it. Shot towards the net again. Rejected by the goalie, Mason Schreiber. A lot of action inside the crease, but Schreiber keeps his head on a swivel and is able to deny the Raiders.
Yeah, Northfield hops on the offense right away, getting 3 quick shots. Really putting a lot of pressure on them. Good opportunities. That rebound there, that's where Northfield can score a lot of their goals. So getting that right away is great.
Well, Schreiber left a couple of rebounds out there for the Raiders, unable to capitalize on the second chances. But it'll be a face-off here in the Mankato West zone, the right circle. Be Oliver Benjamin for the Raiders, I believe. Puck drop, but a whistle. We'll do it again. Oliver Benjamin, sophomore for the Raiders, wins the faceoff. Puck up along the near board. Shot towards the net by Pumper, well wide. Picked up by Simon. Dumps it back in behind the Mankato West net. Big hit. West picks it up. Far boards. Plenty of Raiders down there, but they're not going to pick it up. Shot on the West zone net. Deflected by Schreiber. Now puck bouncing around behind the net. Picked up by Benjamin. Back up to the blue line. Just barely keeps it in. Pumper with a shot. Rejected by Schreiber. Back up to the blue line. Another shot towards the net, but easily rejected by Grady Schmidt. Schmidt the other way for the Scarlets. Gets taken off the puck. Shot towards the net, and they score! Tip-in goal for Derek Sterling, the senior. And Mankato West strikes first.
Looks like Sterling shot it. Went in between the legs of Pumper just off a deflection and possibly 5-hole.
Brady Keach was the one that led the line there, so he might have gotten a stick on it. And Mankato West comes in and draws first blood against a solid Northfield Raiders defense. And
first shot.
Yeah, first shot of the night for Mankato West. It connects. Face off, center ice. Raiders win it, goes back into their own zone. Pumper dumps it in. Kaiser brings it through. Dumps it all the way around. Schreiber sends it back the other way. Kaiser's right there to pick it up. Battle along the near boards. Puck comes loose all the way across the ice. Simon's got to chase it down. Simon far corner. Kaiser comes out with it. Kaiser left circle, dumps it behind the net. Shot towards the net, but just rejected. Goes high. Shot from Jacob Geiger. Kaiser in the corner battling for the puck. Comes back out center ice. Winter has it. Dumps it all the way around for Geiger. Kaiser loses it near boards. 13 minutes on the clock. 1-0 Mankato West after the Braden Keach score. Weston Johnson sets it up for Keach. Tries to center it up, but unable to connect with Isaac Ullman. Raiders take it right back the other way. Will Cashin behind the defense. Take it off the puck. Monson's got it. Fires it. Scores! Caden Munson around the left post. Ties it for the Raiders.
That's Munson's 9th goal of the season. Great little front hand, backhand, gets the goalie to drop, and then puts it high.
Will Cashin came loose with it behind the defense, then got tripped up. Caden Munson was right there to help him out. And went high left post. And we're all tied up at the Northfield Ice Arena. 12:49 still on the clock in this first period. West wins the faceoff. Shoots it right back in. Puck nearly came loose. Max Frank couldn't quite sit on it. Puck comes up along the near boards. Rand's got it, dumps it all the way back for Frank. Frank getting pressured and gets taken off the puck. Mankato West, Grace Schmidt's got it. Gage Schmidt, shot on net, but rejected by Frank as he sits on it. Great defense by Gage Schmidt on that far corner to take Ty Frank off the puck and give them another shot on net.
Yeah, aggressive little forecheck, makes a play.
12-18 still to go in this first period, all knotted up at 1 goal apiece. It was Braden Keach and then Caden Munson. Raiders currently leading shots on goal 5-3. And they've had the majority of the time of possession, but Mankato West here after that Caden Munson goal able to get a shot off. This one goes all the way down to the Mankato West side. Schreiber sends it up along the near boards. Shot back in by Griffin Kennelly. Goes all the way around behind the net. Picked up by Grady Schmidt for Mankato West. Schmidt skates it through neutral ice. Schmidt left circle. Goes behind the net. Schmidt fires out front. Rebounded by Mankato West. But comes all the way out and Raiders have it. Bradley brings it across. Shot towards the net well high. Got tipped on the way. Now far boards. Mankato West misses a pass. And it'll be Northfield's puck inside their own zone. Bradley behind the defense. Swings it all the way around. He'll take a seat. Gage Schmidt dumps it back in for Mankato West. Ty Frank's got it.
Sam Boardman.
Oh, Sam Boardman, sorry. Both sevens.
Yeah.
17 for Sam Boardman. He's in the game. Not Ty Schmidt. Here's a shot by the Raiders. Rejected by Schreiber. Geiger takes a hard fall.
Good to see Cam using his speed, making a drive to the net.
Kelly's got it going the other way.
Cooper down behind the goal line. Nice DDD pass to Bridger, who sends it all the way wide to Winter. Winter uses his speed, drives the drive in. Nice little toe drive, gets knocked away.
Keach brings it back the other way from Mankato West. Cross-ice pass is intercepted.
Good stick
back
by Cooper there.
Kaiser's got it up along the near boards. Behind the defense, takes a shot well wide. It was tipped by King on the way there.
Good little kick by, that was Munson to keep it in the blue line there.
Now Ty Frank is in the game. Not Sam Boardman like I thought earlier. Puck goes into the Mankato West zone. It's Grady Schmidt. He gets taken off at Will Cashin. Had it, loses it, goes back to center ice. They have to reset. Puck in the Mankato West zone. Shot by Cashin, goes well high. Raiders have to bring it all the way back to their own zone. 10 minutes to go in this first period. All knotted up. 1 goal apiece on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Hand pass.
Yeah, Raiders try to clear up a hand pass by Mankato West. Number 24, Derek Sterling. And that'll cause a whistle.
Good to see a fair bit of physicality going on here, you know. None of the teams are taking it easy.
But still clean so far.
No penalties.
Nobody's hit the penalty box quite yet.
Waiting for Munson.
We talked about it in the pregame. His penalty minutes this season have gone up. Puck is won by Mankato West. They dump it in the Northfield zone. Picked up by Bridger Riley. Cross-ice pass intended for Stewart. Gets it in the Mankato West zone. Goes behind the Mankato West net. But it's picked up by Jaden Reedy for the Scarlets. Puck up along the near boards. Pass all the way up to Keach. Keach takes a huge hit. Ben Geiger nearly comes away with it, but instead it's Gage Schmidt into the Northfield blue line. Raiders with it the other way. Caden Munson behind the defense, sets it back up. They have to reset.
Ooh.
Puck gets dumped in. Cashin's going to take a seat. Barrett Bradley puts on a little pressure, but it's going to go all the way down. Boardman's got it behind the Northfield net. Pumper with it through neutral ice. Under 9 minutes to go in this first period, still knotted up 1 goal apiece. Raiders have it behind the Mankato West net. Oliver Benjamin has it up along the far boards. Mankato West clears it. Great defense here by the Scarlets. Couple of chances for Northfield. But the Scarlet defense has been able to hold strong.
Oh, yeah.
Hold Northfield just 5 shots on goal so far in this first period.
Northfield's had a little bit more offense, but the shots on net don't really show that.
Yeah, a lot of time of possession for the Raiders.
Yeah.
But not as many shots as Lucky would probably like here in this first period.
With a fair couple that have gone over the net. I'm sure Lucky will have a word or two to say about that.
Certainly a few that have been tipped high. Raiders win the face-off. Rand's got it. Right circle. Dumps it all the way around. Centering pass. Kaiser is there, but he's met by 2 defenders. Geiger somehow comes out with it. Dumps it back up to the blue line for Frank. Shot towards the net. Rejected. And he'll go out of bounds. And we'll reset. Mason Schreiber getting some action. A nice save there. Save a shot from Ty Frank.
Good to see a lot of point shots from Northfield. You know, they'll bring it down low and then kick it back to the point, trying to get a rebound.
Face-off is won by the Raiders. Ty Frank's got the blue line. Pass for Winter, but rejected as the defense was standing there for Mankato West. Couldn't get a full shot off. Puck goes all the way down to the Northfield zone. Ty Frank picks it up behind his own net. Frank with speed through the neutral ice, gets tripped up and turns it over. Geiger keeps it inside the blue line. Geiger around the defense, centering pass, no one's there. Mankato West, Schmidt picks it up. Sends it into the neutral ice. Sterling skates it through. 7:45 to go in the first period. Winter along the far boards takes a big hit. Still battling for the puck on the far corner as it goes all the way around behind the Northfield net. Mankato West picks it up. Centering pass is intercepted by Rand, but he loses that center ice. The Scarlets dump it right back in. 7:20 to go in this first period. Back and forth we go. Hunter Rigdon he's been hurt for a lot this season, but getting back onto the ice tonight. Munson behind the defense. Go ahead.
No, Rigdon looks pretty good out there. It doesn't look like any injuries are holding him back.
This one's flipped into the stands. Heads up down there.
Looks like everyone's all right.
And a fair crowd as well.
Yeah.
Packed barn tonight for Raiders and Scarlets on Hockey Fights Cancer Night.
Down at the Pepsi Center.
Down at the Pepsi Center. As we head down back to the ice, we'll have another whistle backing up. Cashin wins the face-off at center ice. Riley dumps it all the way in. All the way around to the far boards. Mankato West Cashin's in there. Comes out with it. Takes it back up to the blue line, but it's picked by Gage Schmidt. He dumps it all the way in. Now a battle behind the Northfield net. Taken away by Sean King. Back up the blue line. Shot just wide. Sean King, a junior defenseman, with a nice shot there from the blue line, but Frank denies it with the pad. 6:30 to go in this first period. Still knotted at 1 goal apiece. It was Braden Keach first for the Scarlets. But a few minutes later, Caden Monson was able to tie it up for the Raiders' first score of the night. Raiders win the face-off. They dump it all the way around behind their own net. Mankato West takes a slight shot that's picked off by Ashton Pumper. All the way around the far boards, picked up by Griffin Kennelly. He gets taken off the puck.
There we go.
Physical play by the Raiders. They come out with it. Going the other way is Benjamin. Shot for Bradley. Couldn't get enough stick on it, and it gets put back out in front. And Mankato West going the other way. Ullman with it into the Northfield offensive zone. Ullman behind the net gets taken off the puck. Big hit by Ashton Pumper. Raiders going the other way. Carter Simon with it, with 2 defenders on him. Dumps it back for Bradley, but he gets taken off the puck as well. Braden Keach dumps it all the way in. He delivers a big hit. Winter dumps it up for Rand.
Good little chippy here the last couple minutes. I think both teams are feeling a little bit of pressure to get another one on the board.
Geiger has the puck along the near boards. Dumps it up for Frank at the blue line. He dumps it all the way in. Yeah, a lot more hits here recently. in the last few minutes. This is a shot out in front, but goes just wide. Cam Kaiser picks it up. He sends one towards the net. Nice pad save by the Mankato West goalie. Back up the blue line for Rand. Sets it up for Frank. Takes a shot towards the net. Winner tips it in. Raiders take the lead. Andrew Winner gets the tip-in goal.
That'll be Andrew Winner's 4th goal of the season, bring him to a total of 10 points.
Just under 5 minutes left in this first period after Mankato West scored first. It's been Munson and now Andrew Winner as the Raiders take to their first lead of the night.
Shot from Ty Frank up at the point. Winter got a stick on it. Coach is going to love that one. That one's textbook.
Textbook. Love it. Back center ice, Mankato West wins the faceoff. That's a big shot there by Frank from the blue line that Winter was just able to get a stick on. It was good enough to get it past the sure-handed Schreiber. Raiders with possession of the puck behind the Mankato West net. Brings it back up along the far boards. Back behind the net. Left wing shot, no good. Cashin's got it behind the net. Looking for someone out in front. Up along the near boards. Cashin behind the net. Looking for Munson out in front. Got rejected by the defenseman, number 27, Weston Johnson. Munson behind the Mankato West net. 4 minutes to go. Back up for Rand. Blue line shot taken away by Mankato West. Under 4 minutes to go in this first period. Raiders leading 2-1 after the Andrew Winter tip-in goal. King tries to bring it across for Mankato West, but it's taken away by the Raiders. Stewart dumps it all the way in. He'll take a seat. Mankato West dumps it in the neutral zone. Riley sends it right back. Barrett Bradley battling for it. Mankato West going to win that one. Dumps into the Northfield zone, but taken away by Riley. And now they set up their offense. Frank centers it for Benjamin behind the defense. He's going to skate back. Shot by Geiger off the crossbar and hits the net. Ben Geiger goes up top from the blue line and just misses high.
First couple minutes there, Mankato got some good offense, but now, they mainly left it up to Northfield. Northfield's been taking control. 10 shots to 4 up on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Yeah, we saw that a lot closer than even just a few minutes ago. But the Raiders starting to pepper Schreiber a little bit more here in the later half of this first period. Puck drop won by the Raiders. It's Cam Kaiser with it, blue line. Dumps it inside. Shot, or it was centering pass intended for Geiger, but was not able to get enough stick on it. Kaiser brings it in for the Raiders, loses it along the near boards. Mankato West had numbers the other way, but loses it. Winner dumps it right back in. 2:45 on the clock here in this first period. Raiders lead by 1.
Ooh.
Here's another puck that finds the stands. Right in front of us. Watch out, Merritt.
Yeah, I know. They're aiming for you, Adam. Looks like a little kid's keeping it. A little souvenir.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Again, great turnout here tonight for Hockey Fights Cancer. The players, the fans, the friends, the family, the grandparents, everybody's been here all day long.
Great atmosphere coming to support Northfield.
It's the varsity team with the nightcap. Raiders have it behind the Mankato West net. Kaiser's got it now. Looking for someone out in front, but he's taking out the puck. Mankato West dumps it into the neutral zone. They've got numbers the other way. Centering pass. Raiders intercept it. Wardman dumps it in. Cashin in hot pursuit gets taken off the puck. Mankato West looking to clear it. Unable to. Raiders keep it in. Into the far corner. Now Mankato West is able to clear it all the way down. Isaac Ullman in hot pursuit, but he gets decked by Ashton Pumper, and the referees come flying in. Puck is they're still fighting for the puck. There was no official whistle, but boy, Ullman took a heck of a hit, and he's still down.
This one might be a 10 and a 2 for a check from behind, but we'll see what the ref says.
You could hear the oohs and ahs as Pumper laid the hit, and he's going to the sin bin. Minute 54 to go in this first period, in our first penalty. And that was a big hit. You could hear it from all the way up here.
Yeah. Looks like refs are talking about it, trying to see what they're going to call.
Again, Isaac Ullman, sophomore forward for Mankato West, was on the receiving end of that hit. He's talking things over with the referee at center ice, making sure he's okay. Ullman looks to be up and good on the bench.
Looks like they might have ejected him. Now is a game misconduct. Check from behind.
Yeah, so Ashton Pumper is going to head for the showers early.
If only Pepsi Center had any.
We'll say the locker room.
Yeah.
Well, it says it says 5 minutes up on the scoreboard. We'll see.
5-minute major in a game misconduct. So it looks like that was the last couple minutes of Ashton's game. Looks like Christian Whiteman will serve the penalty. He'll be back in the play in 5 minutes, a little bit into the next period.
So big decision there as Ashton Pumper, who delivered that big hit, heads to the locker room. So now Mankato West will be on the power play. Their numbers on the power play have not been great this season. It's been their penalty kill that's been great. We'll see if they could take advantage here. Down by 1 with under a minute and a half to go in this first period.
Ooh.
Another big shot there by Ty Frank.
Yeah, not afraid to lay body even after that big penalty. Cooper has it down by the goal line.
Clears it up. Mankato West sends it right back in.
Trying to jam it up the boards. Looked like they lost it to Mankato.
Ready with a shot, but rejected by Geiger. He tries to chase it down, but Sean King's going to dump it right back.
Geiger's always such a selfless player.
Cooper Rand sends it back for the Raiders. Ty Frank's going to send it all the way down. That's going to kill some time off this clock. A minute to go in this first period. Raiders lead by 1. Nice pressure by Northfield. Geiger's got it behind the Mankato West net. Still back there. It's Michael Stewart and Geiger. Munson's going to join the party as well. Mankato West able to get it at least up to neutral ice.
Good aggressive penalty kill here.
Munson bringing it in. Raiders down a man, but they're on the offensive side. Riley with it on the near boards. 30 seconds left. Shot towards net. Rejected. Ben Geiger has it. He's going to send it back into neutral ice, and they're going to reset with 20 seconds left. Ben Geiger brings it up for Northfield. He gets taken off the puck. Mankato West on the man advantage, but Northfield's been on the offensive side of things on their penalty kill. 5 seconds left. Puck at center ice, and that's how this first period's going to end. Mankato West strikes first. Raiders answer with a goal from Munson and Andrew Winter, and they escape the first period with a 1-goal lead. But it was Ashton Pumper who laid the big hit late in that period, and he's going to be done for the rest of the night.
Yeah, Northfield played well even with the man down, and I think Mankato's coaches might have a couple words to say to them in the locker room. Hopefully we'll see some more compete when they come back out.
We'll see what happens. 2-1 Raiders on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching boys hockey on NorthfieldLive.com and listening on KYMN 95.1, The One.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. Do you have HSA dollars that you're looking at wondering, hey, what can I use these on? Did you know you can use HSA, HRA, and other health savings accounts to pay for your LASIK procedure? In addition, if you have a Flex account, you can set aside money in your Flex account for next year to use towards LASIK.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Drive your student to the games and get paid. Many of us would love an extra flexible way to earn money. Benjamin Bus has many driving positions available, including vans that won't require a CDL, small and regular sized school buses. These positions offer flexible hours, days off when kids are out of school. You can even bring your kids to work with you and get paid to watch their games. Benjamin Bus offers on-site training and testing, along with wages up to $24 an hour. No experience is necessary. Stop by Benjamin Bus on Highway 3 in Northfield and we'll be happy to answer any questions.
Valley Auto House has been offering automotive repair services to Northfield and the surrounding areas since 1926. We carry the most trusted tire brands in the industry, like Bridgestone, Firestone, and Fusion. Our tires are competitively priced so that our local, loyal, and new customers, along with our fleet accounts, can be confident in their purchases. Located on Highway 3 South in Northfield, open from 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us online at valleyautohouse.net.
We know that there is more to a home than the building. There is care and detail in every last nook and cranny of what you call home. That's why Schmidt Homes is the only call you'll ever have to make. Their in-house designer will work with you to get everything the way you want it. Their highly skilled craftsmen and quality materials will ensure the best possible value for your home. When you're ready to start building your home, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Get started building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
Making decisions can be hard. Whether you're picking out home design details, choosing a college, or planning a wedding, you put a lot of thought into life's big events. But paying for it all is easy with a home equity line of credit from Hometown Credit Union. Rates are always affordable, and you can quickly apply online at hometowncu.coop. Make the decision easy with a Hometown Credit Union HELOC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Northfield Ice Arena. Raiders lead 2-1 after one period. I'm AJ Reister alongside Lincoln Weber and Colin Merritt. Guys, exciting first period. A lot of big hits, especially there late. What did you see there, Lincoln, with that last hit?
One of the biggest things for me was realizing that, it's a very big hit. And the reason I think that they ejected Ashton is because he went elbow shoulder first instead of using his full body, and he kind of came from behind, so that's why I think they gave him that.
Yeah, 5-minute major, and he was ejected as well. And then did you say that he might have to miss some time the next game as well?
I think he's going to miss the whole game next game as well.
So a big call there on Ashton Pumper as he has to leave the game, plus the 5-minute major that'll carry over to the second period. Colin, it was Mankato West struck first, and then Caden Munson and Andrew Winter got in on the scoring to give the Raiders the one-score lead. What did you see in that first period?
I mean, I thought right away for 30 seconds Mankato had some offense, but then Northfield kind of took it from there. I was impressed by their puck movement. I feel like they kept it in their zone. They had good possession, led to opportunities and goals like Winters were able to get a shot from the point, bodies in front. and that's where you make plays.
And a lot of second chances as well for the Raiders, as we saw with that tip-in goal. Ty Frank with a shot from the blue line. Then Andrew Winter was able to get the tip-in goal. We'll see if the Raiders can continue their offensive success. They've been really great, especially on power plays. But that penalty kill at the end of that first period, down a man, but they had the puck in the offensive zone, it felt like, for most of that penalty kill.
Yeah, I thought they were quite aggressive on the forecheck, and I think that kind of confidence really led them to, hold possession in the penalty kill. Like, most of the time you get it, you dump it right away. Felt like they had a little bit more time on their hands. Burn some of the penalty kill, maybe make a play or two.
What did you see, Lincoln, in that final penalty kill for the Raiders?
Yeah, we were just really keeping it in their zone, keep pounding on their defensive side. They couldn't really get it out of the zone, so we just held it in for the most of that end of the period and rode it out.
And Max Frank between the pipes for the Raiders. Yeah. Let that one in early, but he seems to be solid so far after that first goal.
Yeah, that one was kind of unfortunate. It looked like it maybe screened a little bit, went through one of the players' legs.
What did you see? Did you see anything from Max Frank that stood out to you, Lincoln?
Not really. He played good the most of the rest of the first period after that tough goal. I mean, it looked like it was a ricochet off someone of the Mankato West team, and it just went right through his legs.
He's been solid. We saw him again. It's been Trey Shimoda and Max Frank kind of sharing the role in between the pipes this season for the Raiders, but Max Frank is looking good so far in that first period, especially after that first goal. Raiders lead by 1 after one period. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second. You're watching Boys Hockey on NorthfieldLive.com and listening on KYMN 95.1, The One.
Borrowing money is a big deal, and Community Resource Bank is ready to help. When you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending accounts. Community Resource Bank, let's bank together. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Northfield Insurance offers more than just home and auto. They offer business insurance, health insurance, life insurance, and bonds as well. They have a combined 147 years of experience across 6 employees to make sure that you are getting the best possible insurance for your exact needs. Not only will they protect what's yours, they'll make sure that you're cared for like family. Find out how you can get the right insurance for you at nfldins.com or by calling 507-645-8861. Northfield Insurance Agency. They've got you covered.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouth guard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Getting glasses that fit right and look good doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we work with you to provide you with great-looking frames and the best corrective lens options available within a cost range you're comfortable with. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff will make sure your glasses fulfill your unique needs every time. We don't just sell glasses, we shape them to you and your lifestyle. Find out how we can help you see more clearly at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
As the year comes to a close, we begin to reflect on all we've done throughout the year, and we're looking forward to all this new year has to bring. At Northfield Retirement Community, we are proud of the work we've done supporting our residents, staff, family, and friends throughout the year. We'd like to wish everyone a very happy and prosperous new year. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
Northfield is a unique town with passionate people. So much passion that it can be hard to keep up. That's why, if you're into art, local politics, sports, or anything else, Northfield Public Broadcasting is here to serve you. NPB is a free public access local television station that accepts submissions on anything you care about. NPB is a place to hear community voices and to share your own voice. Check it out.
Thinking of buying or selling your home? Don't go at it alone. Did you know there are nearly over 200 steps to the real estate process? 200 things to consider, be aware of, 200 things that could impede your ability to buy or sell or compromise the actual closing day. Alas, have no fear. You can contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group anytime to answer all of your real estate questions. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
Champion Sports has the best selection of merch for kids and adults alike, with Carlton, St. Olaf, and Raider hats, hoodies, and letter jackets. Champion Sports has it all. Champion Sports even offers custom printing for sports teams and businesses. Champion Sports has a good selection of sporting goods for hockey, baseball, swimming, lacrosse, and pickleball. Champion Sports has great shoe brands like Brooks and Adidas to give you that competitive edge. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram to know when the latest gear is in stock. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
We've still got some time before we start the second period. Raiders leading 2-1 after the first time. AJ Reeser alongside Lincoln Weber and Colin Merritt. Guys, we already talked about a little bit about that first period. Let's talk a little bit about the Hockey Fights Cancer Night. I don't know what you guys have been doing all day, but it's been awesome seeing all the activities going on, all the different games going on all day. We have a beer tent out in the parking lot going on right now. What's kind of been your experience today?
Just seeing a lot of people around town, just hanging out, being with lots of different people and meeting new people. It's a good thing with everyone.
Yeah, that's awesome. Colin?
On the way in, I saw they had an old rundown car that seemed like they were letting people destroy. I thought that was pretty neat. Get some of your anger out, whack at it a little bit.
That's an interesting one. I didn't realize that on the way in. That's awesome.
I heard some clanging and I was like, huh.
Well, Lincoln, what year are you again?
7th grade.
7th grade. Do you play hockey here? Do you play hockey in Northfield? Or what's got you interested in being here today?
My brother was actually playing for JV, and I knew a lot of the kids on the Bantam A teams, and I know a lot of kids on this varsity team. So
that's awesome. How did the JV team do? How did those Bantam teams do today? Did you?
Bantams won 8-3, and JV won, I think it was 4-1.
That's awesome. So Northfield's having a good day from what we can hear.
Yeah, let's keep it going.
Let's see if the varsity team can keep it going.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the game that we've seen. We've already said Mankato West got that first goal, but Caden Munson and Andrew Winter coming back. Munson hasn't been the highest goal scorer for the Raiders. He's more been an assist guy. How important was it for him to get a goal back on his stat sheet?
I mean, personally, I know Ike Munson, he's real aggressive, but at the end of the day, he's okay with just making plays if it gives more goals to the team, more wins. But, I think he really enjoys a good goal. And that kind of little dangle back and forth, he loves that. That's what he's good at. That's his signature move.
What did you see there, Lincoln, from that goal from Munson?
It was nice, seeing him getting a lot of assists this year, and then him being a lot more active around his teammates, and then coming out and scoring a goal to tie up the game is really nice. He's just even out his play style a lot more this year.
Yeah, he certainly has. Then Andrew Winter was able to get that tip and goal. Ty Frank had a nice shot. We haven't seen too much of him this year, but he had a nice assist there on that Andrew Winter goal.
Oh, yeah.
On that tip. And what did you guys see? We'll start with you, Colin.
I mean, Ty's always been a physical player. Watching him go into corners, he's able to shut even some of the bigger guys down, which is real important on the back end there for the defense. But it's nice to see him get some offense, too. He has a powerful shot. Good to see him utilize that.
What did you see, Lincoln?
Same there. He's one of those bigger guys, last year with Fossum. Him and Fossum did a lot on that defense, stopping those big guys or those fast guys from getting down low and getting those second chance points or anything like that.
Yeah, so did this guy. So did Mayer. He was down there. Well, we're just a few minutes away here from the start of the second period. Raiders leading 2-1. When we come back, we'll have the start of that second period. You're watching boys hockey on NorthfieldLive.com and listening on KYMN 95.1, The One.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Cold weather is here, and that means it's time to stop by and get Witt Brothers Winterization Special. For just $30, you can get your battery, antifreeze, and tires checked. Don't let balding tires cause more slipping and sliding on your way home. Swing by Witt Brothers to get your tires checked and make sure you're ready for the cold by taking advantage of the $30 Winterization Special. For all your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Witt Brothers Service, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall. With all of your mailing and printing needs, we can pack it up, ship it out, and get it down the road. Fabricate a sign or a banner. We work hard to know our products. We can find what works for you and set you up with everything you need. The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall, offering solutions for you.
An ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage to walls, ceilings, insulation, and other areas. This is Beth with Service Master by Hyatt. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Hyatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
The Quarterback Club of Northfield knows just how hard the student-athletes work each and every sports season and would like to wish all of the Raiders athletic teams the best of luck this year. After practice is over or before the big game, stop into the Quarterback Club and grab their roasted chicken, tender baby back ribs, or famous broiled burgers. Short on time? Call ahead and they will have it ready for you to carry out. They serve lunch and dinner, so no matter your busy schedule, the Quarterback Club has something for you. Good luck, Raiders, and we'll see you after the game. The Quarterback Club, off Highway 3 in Northfield.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
Northfield Live doesn't just provide game coverage. We provide opportunities for Northfield youth to showcase, learn, and experience many aspects of media. Practice their communication skills by providing play-by-play and color announcing, getting interviews with fellow students or coaches, or writing stories. They can showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media, running cameras for events, or producing a game like the one you're watching now. We also utilize the talents of adults to help mentor and provide a quality experience for the students. If you or someone you know might be interested in growing our coverage, you're welcome to call, text, or email us from the Northfield Live page at any time.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Dry eye symptoms continue to get in the way of enjoying what your world has to offer. Although dry eye can be hard to treat and difficult to manage with over-the-counter eye drops, you're not out of options. River Valley Eye Professionals is very pleased to offer the OptiLight Intense Pulse Light Treatment, the first and only FDA-approved light-based treatment for dry eye. We're the only facility in the area with this technology and expertise to perform this amazing treatment. Find out more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss
The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall. With all of your mailing and printing needs, we can pack it up, ship it out, and get it down the road. Fabricate a sign or a banner. We work hard to know our products. We can find what works for you and set you up with everything you need. The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall, offering solutions for you.
Welcome back to the Northfield Ice Arena. Raiders lead by 1 after 1. As we said, Mankato West struck first. It was Braden Keach. Early in that first period, he was able to get away from the defense, sneak behind, and get a nice shot on Max Frank to strike first blood. And then after that, it was Caden Munson and then Andrew Winter with a tip-in goal. And Northfield now leads by 1 as we get set here for the second period. A.J. Reister alongside Lincoln Weber and Cullen Merritt. Guys, what needs to happen in this second period for the Raiders to extend their lead and possibly pin things away in this second period?
Well, first off, they got to kill the penalty kill. Still got a little bit over 3 minutes left. So once that is off the clock, they'll be back to 5-on-5. Hopefully get a little bit more offense. But as we saw at the end of last period, they don't even need that extra man to make some plays.
What are you hoping to see here, Lincoln?
Play some harder offense, keep getting those shots on, maybe scoring a couple more goals and put this game away.
Put this game away. We'll see if they can extend their lead here in this second period. Obviously, it's going to be tough to totally solidify a win in the second period, but Raiders can certainly build a lead here and make it a lot more difficult for Mankato West to fight back, as we saw that offense. I mean, after that first goal, they kind of sputtered. Raiders leading shots on goal 11-4, and all 4 of those came pretty early in that first period for the Scarlets.
Max Frank still in net. First shot went in. That's never a good feeling, but kind of an awkward play. Went off a couple people, then slipped in 5-hole. Otherwise, he's been quite solid. Hasn't faced too many shots, so probably pretty calm back in net. Raiders looking strong.
Raiders looking strong indeed as they take the ice for the second period here on NorthfieldLive.com and listening on KYMN 95.1. The Raiders back in action here today after winter break, taking a nice long break. Luckcraft talked about they went bowling over winter break to keep the camaraderie going. Couple of optional skating sessions here and there.
Annual bowling tournament.
Annual bowling. Yeah. Okay, it sounds like you have some stories here, Merritt. You got anything?
Oh, we won last semester or last year.
last semester. Sorry, buddy. No.
I know. College did a number on me.
So you guys won last year. What was your team? Who's on your squad?
All I remember is we had Gabe. Honestly, that's about it. I just remember the trophy. It's all about winning. Yeah.
Gabe carried.
Gabe did well. Gabe did well.
That's awesome. Here we go, back at center ice, and away we go. Mankato West comes away with it. Now Scarlets get it right back at center ice, dump it into the Northfield zone, tipped into the air. It takes about 5 seconds to come down. Kaiser has it behind the defense. Kaiser is taking off the puck and then takes the net off along with a couple of players.
Looks like Mankato West defense might have pushed him into the net there.
And Kaiser had the puck, and a couple defenders were almost immediately wrapped up on it, but he still tried to get a nice shot off.
We might be going into 4-on-4. I think I saw the ref's hand shoot up. We'll see.
As we await for the official decision. And they are going to send a Scarlet to the sin bin. It looks like it's going to be number 12, Grady Schmidt, the freshman defenseman for the Scarlets.
Now, this is not a good turn of events from Mankato West. They took their big opportunity and they kind of smushed it. They'll only be left with 43 more seconds once this 2 minutes is over, 4-on-4.
Yeah, they had the man advantage to start off the second period and only had it for about 25 seconds.
Where they let up a breakaway.
Raiders get the face-off.
Great look.
Cam Kaiser behind the defense has Geiger on the other side. Kaiser takes a shot, goes wide. Kaiser gets his own rebound. Geiger's there and he scores. Jacob Geiger able to get the rebound. And the Raiders take advantage of the 4-on-4, and they lead by 2.
That was a great play. Benny Geiger got it down back in the blue line. Great look up to Kaiser up on the right. Kaiser goes down, tries to do a little shot, gets blocked, goes off the board. Nice little spin move, pushes it towards the slot where Geiger's able to push that in.
Geiger, his 12th goal of the season, now up to 30 points. Those two have been electric this season, Jake Geiger and Cam Kaiser. A duo that never seems to disappoint when they're on the ice together. Face-off at center ice is won by the Scarlets. Skated back into their own zone. Raiders intercept it, send it right back into the Scarlet zone.
Munson seems to have forgot they were on the penalty kill and iced it. That'll bring them all the way back down to the D zone.
There's still a 4-on-4, minute 32 to go before the Scarlet Knights will have about 43 seconds with a man advantage. We saw how good Northfield's penalty kill was at the end of that first period. They'll have to show it off again here in a little bit. Geiger gets announced as the goal scorer. And there's another icing. And it'll come back the other way into the Raiders zone. 16:01 still to go in this second period. Raiders leading 3-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Raiders win the face-off inside their own zone. Frank tries to dump it in. King intercepts it, keeps it into the Raiders zone. Mankato West avoids the offsides. Into the near corner. Munson lays a hit. Tries to come out with it, but King is right there to keep it in. Puck flies behind the Raider net. Frank in pursuit. Pushes his man out of his way. Rand able to come out with it. Cooper Rand dumps it all the way in.
Ends up on net.
Ben was right there. Tried to center it up for Caden Munson, but goes wide. Now Mankato West the other way. Munson takes his man off his puck and picks it up in the near corner. Mankato West has it. Dumps it along behind the net.
30 seconds left on the 4-on-4 here before it goes to a couple seconds power play for Mankato West.
Raiders take the puck away, going the other way. Under 15 minutes to go in the second period. 20 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Puck is behind the Mankato West net. Munson is back there with 3 Scarlets. Mankato West comes out with it. Skated to the neutral zone. Ben Geiger takes the puck off the stick of Mankato West. Sends it across for Bridger Riley, who takes a shot, but glove save by Schreiber. Keeps it 3-1.
We've now entered into Mankato West power play. See if they can make something happen here. Score is 3-1. 14 minutes, 30 seconds left. Shots remain 13-4 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
So the Raiders' penalty kill will be tested once again. Coming into tonight, their penalty kill was good for 72% of the time. Shot by Geiger.
Nice
Rejected.
one-timer.
Schreiber with a nice save. Geiger with a nice shot from the blue line. Raiders may be on the penalty kill, but they are still being aggressive offensively. Mankato West behind their own net. Gets it out to center ice. Skating through. Great defense by the Raiders. And it goes back to center ice. Mankato West has to reset. 10 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Raiders. Up 3-1 with 14 minutes to go in the second period. Riley back up to the blue line, intercepted by Mankato West. And the Raiders are back to 5-on-5. Mankato West shot out in front, but rejected by the defense. Geiger tried to clear it, stays in for the Scarlets. Shot from the right circle. Glove save by Max Frank, but the puck was still loose, but he's able to sit on it. We got a little pushing and shoving at the end of that play.
Looks like puck might have hit Bridger Riley on the way in there, kind of clutching his chest. Taking a block for the team. Mankato's finally able to get a tiny bit of offense at the end of their power play. Otherwise, kind of fruitless.
Great penalty kill for the Raiders. And again, able to get a couple of shots in there as well.
Oh, yeah.
Despite down a man. Puck drop in the Raiders zone. Still battling for it. Ty Frank comes out with it. Swings it all the way around to the far boards. Through neutral ice. Battle up along in front of the sin bin, but dumped in the Mankato West zone. Back up to neutral ice. Ty Frank takes it. Sends it back the other way. Intended pass was for Christian Whiteman. Big hit by Ty Frank.
Laying bodies.
Back behind the Raider net. That's been a little bit of a storyline tonight. A lot of big hits. We saw Ashton Pumper leave the game earlier. Mankato West with a chance in front. Shot towards the net. Glove save by Frank. Picked up by Whiteman. Gets it up to Rand, who dumps into the neutral zone. Intercepted by Derek Sterling. Ty Frank picks it up behind his own net. 12:40 to go in this second period. Kaiser tries to find Whitman. Goes all the way back to the blue line.
Ooh.
Shot from the blue line. Pad saved by Max Frank. And the Raiders were able to clear it.
Mankato finally getting a little momentum. I think they had a total of 3 shots those couple minutes. That's the most they've seen all period. You know, a lot of rebound opportunities. They're picking it up. Northfield better put the foot back down.
12:25 still to go in the second period. Raiders lead 3-1. Shots on goal favoring Northfield 14-7. Face-off is won by Mankato West, but they lose it into the neutral ice. They have to reset. Skates it up to the blue line. Cashin gets his stick in there, but he'll find the Raider zone. Raiders bring it up along the near boards. Cross-ice pass finds Sterling. Excuse me, that's Stewart trying to find Cashin out in front, but rejected by Schreiber. Raiders have it in the Mankato West zone, but Scarlet's able to clear it. They'll go all the way down for icing.
Score is 3-1. 11 minutes, 49 seconds left. Face-off will be down in the Northfield offensive zone.
Colin, great penalty kill by the Raiders to start this second period, including quite a few shots. What do they need to do here with this opportunity?
I think they just got to keep on doing exactly what they're doing. Good, strong forecheck, keeping them on the run, not letting them get any opportunity to set anything up.
Face-off is won by the Raiders. Blue line as Riley nearly loses the puck. They'll go all the way around. Pass intended for Winner. Goes behind the Mankato West net. Up along the near boards. Winner battling for the puck in the corner. Kaiser gets it out to the blue line. Ben Geiger can't corral it in. He'll go all the way through. Mankato West on the offensive attack. It's Isaac Ullman who took a big hit earlier in the game that sent Ashton Pumper to the locker room. Kaiser picks it up behind the Mankato West net. Shots! And rejected by Schreiber. Great save. Back up to the blue line for the Raiders. Another chance for Kaiser, but can't corral the puck. Geiger at the blue line. Nearly loses it. Shot towards the net. Rejected by the Scarlet defense standing out in front. Kaiser on the far boards. Now back up to the top right circle. Winner has it down low. Mankato West trying to clear it. Barely kept in by the Raiders. Winner along the near boards. Centering pass is intercepted by the Scarlets. Rand tips it back to neutral ice. Winner along the near boards. Ty Frank has it in his own zone. Little pressure from Mankato West. Nothing going for it. Ty Frank, cross-ice pass. Rejected center pass by Jaden Reddy. the sophomore defenseman for Mankato West.
Ooh.
Big hit right in front of the Scarlet bench as the Raiders cleared all the way down. Kennelly had the puck, but immediately taken away by Mankato West. That one stood right in front of the crease, just hanging on that left post, but able to get out of there is the Mankato West defenseman. Kennelly battling with it along the near board. Shot towards the net, stick save by Schreiber. Another chance for the Raiders out in front. Geiger's there, puck's just sitting in the crease. Another shot by the Raiders, and it's rejected by the defense. As Mankato West dumps it back down into the Northfield zone. 9.5 to go in the second period. Raiders leading 3-1. Puck gets dumped behind the Northfield net. Hunter Rigdon down there for the Scarlets, along with Isaac Ullman. Rigdon comes out with it along the near boards. 9 minutes to go in this second period. Rigdon and Jaden Reddy down there for Mankato West, but it's taken away by Kennelly. Gets it up to Whiteman. Whiteman dumps all the way in and hits the ice. Whiteman and Sean King wrapped up on that far side as they'll both head to the bench, and a player is hit by the puck as he was trying to exit trying to get to the bench, and that will cause a whistle. 8:42 to go in this second period. 3-1 Raiders on your Heritage Bank scoreboard.
That was a long stretch of uninterrupted play where Northfield almost 90% of the time had offensive puck possession, looking to get shots on net.
Raiders win the puck drop. Battle right in front of the Northfield bench. Another whistle. We'll have another face-off. Raiders coming into this one 8-1-2. Atop the Big Nine Conference. After this, they will host Owatonna on Saturday. Raiders have it in their own zone behind their own net. Pass up to the neutral ice. Cashin with speed behind the defense. Cashin gets taken off the puck. Puck out in front. Munson's there. Another shot by Shepard. Munson still in the scruffle, and now we got some punches thrown. As a battle right in front of Schreiber. Munson surrounded by three defensemen from Mankato West.
Stirring something up. Getting a little chirps in. Trying to get under their skin, no doubt.
What was your go-to thing if you ever got into a scrimmage to say?
To say?
To say. What was your go-to thing to say or chirp at to someone on the other team?
I don't know. I mean, most of the time we were winning, so, you just let them talk. You just let them talk.
You just let the other team talk, and you let your game talk.
Yeah, because I know I'm not going to back it up in a fight. That's why we got Munson.
That's why you got Munson. Well, he proved right there.
Big body.
Big hit. Munson's got the puck behind the Mankato West net. Taken off.
They're going at it a little bit.
Cashin centers it up for Shepard. Rejected by the shot. Excuse me, that's Stewart. Another shot for Stewart. Nice stick save by Schreiber.
2 one-timers in a row. They're really setting it up.
Munson battling on the far boards. Stewart goes in there to help out. Cashin now joins the party. Puck comes out. No call. Ty Frank's shot goes off the left post.
Looks like they're pulling the goalie as there's a penalty called.
Yep, penalty is called.
Slashing on Mankato West.
You could hear the fans. If you're watching on Northfield Live, you could see the Northfield bench immediately asking for it.
That one's pretty blatant.
So the Raiders will now be on the man up.
Looks like that'll be number 12 for Mankato West.
That's Grady Schmidt.
Grady Schmidt.
The freshman defenseman. He'll head to the sin bin, and Northfield will be on the power play. This season, 12 for 40, good for 30% on the power play. We saw how good their penalty kill is.
Yeah.
Minor penalty on the Scarlets at 9:41. Number 12, Grady Schmidt. 2 minutes for holding.
2 minutes for holding is the official call on Grady Schmidt, but it's Mankato West behind the defense. Nice defense, though, by Ty Frank to get a stick on that shot by Weston Johnson, the senior forward for Mankato West. Raiders set up their offense. Munson's got it. Through neutral ice, Munson splitting the defense. Munson in the crease, sets it up for Kaiser, but he gets taken off the puck. Great save by Schreiber, and he is hurt as the net came off. And Schreiber is in a whole lot of pain.
That was a great setup by Power Play 1 here. Ty Frank dishes it to Munson. Munson cuts the middle, then takes it in between the dots. The dots cuts wide. Nice little pass to Kaiser.
Schreiber immediately ripped off his helmet. I couldn't tell exactly what he was trying to nurse, whether it was his, I think it might have been his right arm. And referees talking things over with Kaiser after that play. So you're going to have to sit down. Actually, they're talking things over with Ty Frank. No penalty, but certainly scary with the way that Schreiber reacted after that play.
Yeah. I'm sure he's no stranger to it. Kaiser, I don't know. Kaiser scares a lot of goalies in the Big Nine.
I think we had a change between the pipes that we didn't catch. Mason Schreiber wears number 1, but it's a number 35 between the pipes for Mankato West. And according to their roster, that's their JV goalie, Lucas Wetzel, a freshman. So unless Mason Schreiber made a number change between periods, it's Lucas Wetzel that's in between the pipes for the Scarlets. Raiders still with 50 seconds to go on the power play. Ben Geiger's got a blue line, sends it low. Stewart back to Ben Geiger. Back to Stewart. Puts a shot on net. Puck still loose in the crease. Mankato West clears it, and we have a whistle. So a surprise move by Mankato West to go with their JV goalie Lucas Wetzel, and by the look of the last name on the jersey as he turns around, that is what the last name says, is Wetzel, so we're going to go with it.
Is that Schreiber down on the bench there? I can't really tell.
I can't tell either. He'd have to stand up and show us the number on the back of his jersey.
We'll check in 5 minutes.
We'll send someone down there to check it out for us.
Yeah. Some scouting.
Shot by the Raiders. Glove save by Wetzel. And that's no easy shot to save. That's off the wrist of Cam Kaiser. And the freshman getting some serious action here in this second period.
Yeah.
Wonder if he played that JV game just, a couple hours ago.
I know you can only play, I believe, 4 periods in one day. So if you play the entire JV game.
Frank with a shot, nice chest save by Wetzel. Yeah, so if he played the whole game JV, then this might be his only period.
Yep.
Assuming that it was Schreiber in that. I mean, it was told to us that was going to be Schreiber. And then we notice here late in this second period, that's Lucas Wetzel.
I do believe he skated up for the starting lineups, too. Yeah. Geiger with a shot. Puts it top left, coming around behind the goal line.
Raiders take advantage of the man-up opportunity. And Geiger extends the lead to 3.
I believe that's Geiger's 12th goal.
Yep, Geiger's 12th goal of the season.
31st point of the season. Puts the score to 4-1. Northfield's lead with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Well, we saw how good the Raider penalty kill was earlier, and now they show off their power play.
Scoring for the Raiders on the power play, number 11, Jacob Geiger. Assist goes to number 20, Caden Monson. Geiger from Monson on your Raider power play goal.
Now Munson gets another point after he scored earlier in the night. So give him a goal and assist. That gives him 29 points on the season, coming in with 27.
I believe Geiger averages about like 2.3 points per game. Still looking for one more to up that average.
Yeah, averaging just over 2.5 points per game. So he's on pace.
Yeah.
He is on pace.
He's doing it.
Face-off center ice, won by the Raiders. Simon brings the cross shot. But a nice chest save by Lucas Wetzel. 4:54 to go in this second period. 4-1 Raiders on your Heritage Bank scoreboard.
24 shots to 7.
In favor of Northfield. Raiders win the face-off again. Deflected to the air, taken down by Simon. He's going to chase after it. Into the Raiders zone, cross-ice pass, brings it up to the blue line. Mankato West keeps it in. Going behind the Northfield net, Simon's got it. Up along the far boards. Dumps it back around. Finds Boardman. He clears it into the Mankato West zone. In hot pursuit. Up along the far boards. Munson's down there. Goes into the corner. Shot on net for the Raiders. Rejected by Schreiber. That was Christian Whiteman, the sophomore, with a shot. Mankato West dumps it all the way down. They'll be icing with under 4 minutes to go in this second period. Puck will come back to the Mankato West zone and will face off to the right of Schreiber.
It's good to see Luckcraft is shuffling in some of the third, fourth linemen players, trying to get some more ice time. They'll be good players. Give them a year. Give them some time to develop, and they'll be the heart of the team.
Up 4-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Up by 3. Getting some of the young Bucks some minutes here in this second period.
Oh, yeah.
Lucas Wetzel's in that. I did just say Schreiber, but it's Lucas Wetzel still. Another shot by the Raiders goes wide. That one is from Cooper Rand. Mankato West corrals the rebound, dumps it back into the Northfield zone. And it will go all the way down for icing, and will face off again to the right of Wetzel. .343 to go in the second period. Raiders leading 4-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. 24 shots to 7 in favor of the Raiders. Cashin skates in and wins the face-off. Frank, shot towards the net. Glove save by Wetzel.
That was a powerful shot. Frank is good at looking for those openings. It's pretty hard to find a lane when you're all the way up near the blue line. That's what he's good at.
Ty Frank came into the game with 0 points in 8 games played, but collected his first after that assist on the Andrew Winter goal. Frank took a shot from the blue line, and Winter was able to tip it in. And that, at that point, was the second goal for Northfield.
Not certain if Frank's points have been counted. That seems a little bit low for him.
Again, stats off of Minnesota
He's out.
Hockey Hub.
Out with injury. Just came back. This is his first game back.
Okay. So it sounds like Ty Frank hasn't been playing. This is his first game back after an injury. So I'm not sure why I said 8 games played.
Yeah, that explains it then.
But he looks as strong as ever.
Munson comes up with the puck in the Northfield zone. Skates into neutral ice. Northfield behind the defense. Shot towards the net, just goes wide. That one from Michael Stewart. Puck comes loose in front of the Mankato West net. Brought up into the neutral zone by Keach. Riley picks it up to his own zone. Dumps it to the neutral ice. Munson's got it. Munson skates across, but it'll be offsides. As Will Cashin jumped the gun just a little too early.
Too eager.
He was eager to get that back there. He knew he had the speed. He was behind the defense.
Yeah.
But too early. And that's going to get the whistle every time. 2:43 to go in this second period. Puck drop.
Goalie's playing with
West.
it.
He is. Nearly a dangerous play.
Yeah.
Able to get it all the way down. Another icing for Mankato West. He kind of just had stuck there on his stick and
I don't know if he froze, if he was trying to be nifty with it. Winter almost got a hold of it.
Andrew Winter again scored the second goal for the Raiders there in the first period. Could have had his second one with
assist from the goalie.
Yeah. Raiders have it along the near boards. Shot towards the net. Rejected. Ben Geiger with a nice wrister.
Looks like it went off the knob of Wetzel. Wetzel.
Yeah, the Wetzel stick. So it goes high and into the back netting. So we'll face off again to the right of Lucas Wetzel. Puck drop won by Mankato West, goes behind their own net. Brings it up along the far boards. Raiders keep it in. Stick goes flying. It's a stick of a Mankato West player. Puck along the near boards. Cam Kaiser tries to get it out. Keeps it inside the blue line. Shot towards the net. Centering pass misses Geiger. Puck goes down in Northfield zone. Ben Geiger clears it up for Winter. He loses it. Jacob Geiger tries to get a stick in there. And they're able to get it back to the Mankato West zone. Cross ice pass intended for Kaiser. Dumps back in. Dump pass finds Kaiser. Now back up to the blue line. Dumped back in by Bridger Riley. Now battle behind the Mankato West net for the puck. Comes loose. Far boards. Boardman's in there. And that's going to find the back netting again. And we'll have another stoppage of time.
Nope. Northfield's, they're putting on the pressure, not letting up. Even with 3 goals up, I feel like they're still getting offense. It's only a matter of time before they get another one.
1:24 to go in this second period. Raiders leading 4-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Puck drop, won by the Raiders. Now a battle up along the far boards. Gets up to the blue line. Boardman dumps it all the way around. Whiteman's got it behind the Mankato West net. He loses his footing, and the Scarlets cleared all the way around. Simon dumps it back in. Kennelly in hot pursuit. Picks up the puck behind the Mankato West net. Tries to center it up, but deflected by a Scarlet defenseman. Shot towards the net by Boardman. Out in front, rebounded.
Wow.
Nice save by Lucas Wetzel.
Looks like there will be a penalty. Interference, I believe.
A couple of bodies hit the ice, and somehow Lucas Wetzel was able to stretch out and save that rebounded attempt by the Raiders. Clock stops at 50 seconds, dead even.
Raiders will have a power play. Mankato West, number 18, Halstead.
Yeah, it's Grady Halstead.
Yeah.
So he will head to the penalty box, and the Raiders will be on another power play here in this second period.
Yeah. See if they can get another one. 50 seconds.
Mankato West
penalty
power
on the
kill.
Scarlets at 16:10. Number 18, Grady Hattlestead. 2 minutes interference.
Shot by the Raiders. Rebounded out in front. Munson's shot goes high, and it's deflected out to the near boards. Munson still got it. Cross-ice pass finds Kaiser. 20 seconds left. Centering pass, Cashin tips it out. 24.4 still on the clock. Mankato West power kill this season has been quite different than their power play. 88% on the power kill. One of the better power kills in the Big Nine this season. Puck drop, won by the Scarlets. Skates it up through neutral ice. Munson lays a hit. Puck comes loose right in front, taken away by the Raiders. Down the other way is Cashin. Leaves it for Munson. Munson skates into the crease. Wraps around, rebounded, shot by Kaiser, rejected by Wetzel, and there's the horn. Kaiser with a couple of shots late, but not enough time on the clock. As the horn sounds and the Raiders extend their lead to 3 in this second period. Couple of power plays for the Raiders.
For being a JV goalie, Wetzel's put up a quite good fight, taking a couple shots from Cam. Nice rebounds he's saved. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive from the freshman, and he gets embraced by his teammates at center ice. We'll see what that means. The other goalie that we were talking about that we thought was Schreiber, that is actually their backup varsity goalie, Leighton Betters, the junior. He is dressed, so we'll see if he comes out for the third period. We'll find out here in a little bit. Raiders lead 4-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. You're watching Raider Boys Hockey on Northfield Live and listening on KYMN 95.1, The One.
Savings account from Community Resource Bank can help you save money on medical expenses when used in conjunction with a qualifying high-deductible health plan. And HSA offers the return of a savings account with the convenience of checking, all while earning a competitive interest rate. Stop by one of our locations or visit crb.bank to learn more. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Get your vehicle ready for whatever Minnesota weather throws at you next. Valley Auto House is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and AAA towing facility. We service all makes and models from full-size diesel trucks to passenger cars. Serving the people of Northfield is our #1 goal. We do that by offering quick repairs, fair prices, and efficient communication from the time you walk in the door to when we hand you your keys back. Go Raiders from all of us at Valley Auto House, located on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, and find us at valleyautohouse.net.
As the year comes to a close, we begin to reflect on all we've done throughout the year, and we're looking forward to all this new year has to bring. At Northfield Retirement Community, we are proud of the work we've done supporting our residents, staff, family, and friends throughout the year. We'd like to wish everyone a very happy and prosperous new year. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. Do you have HSA dollars that you're looking at wondering, hey, what can I use these on? Did you know you can use HSA, HRA, and other health savings accounts to pay for your LASIK procedure? In addition, if you have a Flex account, you can set aside money in your Flex account for next year to use towards LASIK.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Northfield is a unique town with passionate people. So much passion that it can be hard to keep up. That's why, if you're into art, local politics, sports, or anything else, Northfield Public Broadcasting is here to serve you. NPB is a free public access local television station that accepts submissions on anything you care about. NPB is a place to hear community voices and to share your own voice. Check it out.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouth guard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Northfield Insurance offers more than just home and auto. They offer business insurance, health insurance, life insurance, and bonds as well. They have a combined 147 years of experience across 6 employees to make sure that you are getting the best possible insurance for your exact needs. Not only will they protect what's yours, they'll make sure that you're cared for like family. Find out how you can get the right insurance for you at nfldins.com or by calling 507-645-8861. Northfield Insurance Agency. They've got you covered.
What if you could choose to make a positive difference in the lives of others just by where you choose to bank? When you bank with Hometown Credit Union, you are participating in a not-for-profit cooperative. We proudly reinvest into our communities through free financial education to people of all ages. We believe people can make better money decisions when equipped with the financial knowledge they need. Learn more about how you can join Hometown to make a difference and support our financial education outreach at www.hometowncu.coop.
Student to the games and get paid. Many of us would love an extra flexible way to earn money. Benjamin Bus has many driving positions available, including vans that won't require a CDL, small and regular sized school buses. These positions offer flexible hours, days off when kids are out of school. You can even bring your kids to work with you and get paid to watch their games. Benjamin Bus offers on-site training and testing, along with wages up to $24 an hour. No experience is necessary. Stop by Benjamin Bus on Highway 3 in Northfield and we'll be happy to answer any questions.
Dude, I feel terrible.
The home building process is challenging and it can be overwhelming at times. That's why Schmidt Homes has a plethora of 1 to 2 story floor plans to help you get started. Their vast options feature a wide range of square footage, design styles, bedroom, and bathroom count. Their dedicated team will work with you every step of the way to turn your dream home into a reality. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
Totally missed on.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
The Quarterback Club of Northfield knows just how hard the student-athletes work each and every sports season and would like to wish all of the Raiders athletic teams the best of luck this year. After practice is over or before the big game, stop into the Quarterback Club and grab their roasted chicken, tender baby back ribs, or famous broiled burgers. Short on time? Call ahead and they will have it ready for you to carry out. They serve lunch and dinner, so no matter your busy schedule, the Quarterback Club has something for you. Good luck, Raiders, and we'll see you after the game. The Quarterback Club, off Highway 3 in Northfield.
Raiders leading 4-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard after 2 here at the Northfield Ice Arena. AJ Reeser with Lincoln and Cullen. Guys, Raiders really came alive there in the second period offensively. A couple of power play goals from Jacob Geiger.
Yeah.
What did you see really start clicking offensively for the Raiders?
Go ahead. Well, I felt like as a whole they had a lot of time on attack. Just having that much time in the offensive zone automatically means that, you know, some of them are bound to go in. And with that, it means that they've really shut down Mankato West's offense. So, good combination, great solid period. They just need to keep that up, and it'll be a game in the bag.
One thing I liked was at the start of the second when we really did hold out a long, that 3-minute long penalty kill, and then I think we got a power play during that, and we scored during that.
Yeah, big time plays for the Northfield Raiders. But on the other side, Lucas Wetzel, all of a sudden in at goalie, kind of caught us by surprise late in that second period.
Yeah.
What have you guys seen from him as a freshman getting pulled up to play some varsity minutes?
I was impressed. I feel like he's definitely going to have a spot in the varsity team probably next year. I don't know what grade their current goalie is, but it took us a long time to realize that they had a goalie change. I didn't feel like there was a significant drop in the skill at all.
He looked pretty good. He's pretty big he's fast, he's got a good glove, he's got everything good that a goalie needs, and I think he could play varsity for the rest of his high school career.
Yeah, we've seen quite a few highlight reel saves already tonight from the young man, but Schreiber, when coming into the game, he was obviously the starter. He's only missed 2 minutes in his entire high school career, so we'll definitely have to figure out what happened there. We also saw a couple other injuries happen for Mankato West. We saw Sean King getting helped off the ice a little bit there after the second period, and then so we'll see what happens there with Mankato West. See if they got some bench help coming in here in this third period to help them out. Down 4-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. When we come back, we'll have the third period. You're watching boys hockey on Northfield Live and listening on KYMN 95.1 The One.
As the year comes to a close, we begin to reflect on all we've done throughout the year, and we're looking forward to all this new year has to bring. At Northfield Retirement Community, we are proud of the work we've done supporting our residents, staff, family, and friends throughout the year. We'd like to wish everyone a very happy and prosperous new year. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
What if you could choose to make a positive difference in the lives of others just by where you choose to bank? When you bank with Hometown Credit Union, you are participating in a not-for-profit cooperative. We proudly reinvest into our communities through free financial education to people of all ages. We believe people can make better money decisions when equipped with the financial knowledge they need. Learn more about how you can join Hometown to make a difference and support our financial education outreach at www.hometowncu.coop.
Starting the home building process is challenging and it can be overwhelming at times. That's why Schmidt Homes has a plethora of 1 to 2-story floor plans to help you get started. Their vast options feature a wide range of square footage, design styles, bedroom, and bathroom count. Their dedicated team will work with you every step of the way to turn your dream home into a reality. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. Do you have HSA dollars that you're looking at wondering, hey, what can I use these on? Did you know you can use HSA, HRA, and other health savings accounts to pay for your LASIK procedure? In addition, if you have a Flex account, you can set aside money in your Flex account for next year to use towards LASIK.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
The Witt Brothers Winterization Special is here. For just $30, stop in and get your antifreeze, battery, and tires checked to ensure they're ready to face the Minnesota cold. Make sure your battery has the cranking amps to keep your remote start working even on the coldest of days. Stop by Witt Brothers and take advantage of their $30 Winterization Special today. For all your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Witt Brothers Service, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bress, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
Get your vehicle ready for whatever Minnesota weather throws at you next. Valley Auto House is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and AAA towing facility. We service all makes and models from full-size diesel trucks to passenger cars. Serving the people of Northfield is our #1 goal. We do that by offering quick repairs, fair prices, and efficient communication from the time you walk in the door to when we hand you your keys back. Go Raiders! From all of us at Valley Auto House, located on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. And find us at valleyautohouse.net.
Northfield Insurance offers more than just home and auto. They offer business insurance, health insurance, life insurance, and bonds as well. They have a combined 147 years of experience across 6 employees to make sure that you are getting the best possible insurance for your exact needs. Not only will they protect what's yours, they'll make sure that you're cared for like family. Find out how you can get the right insurance for you at nfldins.com or by calling 507-645-8861. Northfield Insurance Agency. They've got you covered.
Borrowing money is a big deal, and Community Resource Bank is ready to help. When you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending accounts. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bress, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
If you could choose to make a positive difference in the lives of others just by where you choose to bank. When you bank with Hometown Credit Union, you are participating in a not-for-profit cooperative. We proudly reinvest into our communities through free financial education to people of all ages. We believe people can make better money decisions when equipped with the financial knowledge they need. Learn more about how you can join Hometown to make a difference and support our financial education outreach at www.hometowncu.coop.
As the year comes to a close, we begin to reflect on all we've done throughout the year, and we're looking forward to all this new year has to bring. At Northfield Retirement Community, we are proud of the work we've done supporting our residents, staff, family, and friends throughout the year. We'd like to wish everyone a very happy and prosperous new year. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
Sports has the best selection of merch for kids and adults alike, with Carlton, St. Olaf, and Raider hats, hoodies, and letter jackets. Champion Sports has it all. Champion Sports even offers custom printing for sports teams and businesses. Champion Sports has a good selection of sporting goods for hockey, baseball, swimming, lacrosse, and pickleball. Champion Sports has great shoe brands like Brooks and Adidas to give you that competitive edge. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram to know when the latest gear is in stock. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
Weather is here, and that means it's time to stop by and get Witt Brothers Winterization Special. For just $30, you can get your battery, antifreeze, and tires checked. Don't let balding tires cause more slipping and sliding on your way home. Swing by Witt Brothers to get your tires checked and make sure you're ready for the cold by taking advantage of the $30 Winterization Special. For all your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Witt Brothers Service, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
4-1 Raiders after 2 periods. And we're getting ready here for the third and final. We got a little nugget that it could still be Schreiber in between the pipes for Mankato West. He's just wearing the wrong jersey. Again, we're confused. We're not really sure what the whole deal is, whether it's Schreiber or Wetzel in there. The jersey says Lucas Wetzel. He's wearing number 35. The nameplate says Wetzel, but we got a little nugget saying that it might still be Schreiber, just wearing a different jersey. It's high school. Stuff happens.
Yep. Either way, we've seen some pretty solid goaltending on Mankato West side. And Max Frank has done a good job in that, although not faced nearly as many penalties or as many shots.
Yeah, only 7 shots on goal for Mankato West. Max Frank has saved 6 of them, and the only one that got by was that very first shot in the beginning of the first period.
Yeah, and Northfield's going to start this up on a power play. They'll try to keep the momentum going from the first and the second period. And so as long as they keep that up, they don't have to do too much more to have a solid win.
They started the second period on a power play, and Jacob Geiger capitalized on the first one, and then capitalized on the later power play as well. He has 2 goals tonight. So a fresh 17 on the clock. A 4-1 scoreboard in favor of the Raiders. And we are ready to go here in this third and final period. Raiders looking to improve their record to 9-1-2. Scarlets looking to avoid their 6th straight loss in a row. Not looking good right now, but we've got a full 17 to play. Again, after tonight, the Raiders will host Owatonna on a Saturday, which will be
the 13th?
Broadcasted Saturday the 13th.
Yes.
Which will be broadcast right here on Northfield Live. As the puck is dropped and the Raiders win it, they bring it back behind their own zone. It's intercepted by Mankato West behind the defense. Shot on net. Rejected by Frank. He keeps the puck. Is Hunter Rigdon coming back from injury. Another nice save by Frank. It goes wide and Kaiser picks up the rebound. Dumped all the way in, and they'll go down for icing.
Not a good start for the Raiders. Missed pass led to a pretty bad good opportunity for Mankato West. And then another missed pass leads to an icing. So it's only 15 seconds. They have time to pick it up.
45 seconds still left on the power play for Northfield. Puck is dropped, won by the Raiders. They'll bring it back. Mankato West not giving too much pressure Ben Geiger brings it into the offensive zone. Sends it back.
Ooh.
Geiger with the puck behind the net. And Riley at the blue line. Geiger's going to keep it. Dumps it down low. Centering pass. Just missed by Andrew Winter. Couldn't get enough stick on it. Mankato West tries to clear it. Ben Geiger picks it up. Sends it far wide. Kennelly with a shot. Leaves it short. Ben Geiger has it in the corner. Gives it up for Michael Stewart. Stewart back up to Geiger. Finds Riley at the blue line. Sends it right back to Ben Geiger. Down low for Stewart. Centering pass for Winter. Nearly taken away. Kennelly tries to fight for it on the near boards. And Mankato West flips into the neutral zone.
We are now man on man, 5-on-5 once again.
Raiders not able to capitalize on the power play to start the third period. Still leads 4-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. 15.5 to go in the game. Raiders have it center ice. Rand has it. Dumps it in. Barrett Bradley in hot pursuit. Bradley lays the big hit on the boards. Goes all the way around to the far side. Ty Frank tips it into the neutral ice. Puck bounces around the neutral ice near side. Schmidt has it for Mankato West, but it's taken away by Cooper Rand. Raiders with it the other way. Big hit laid by Charlie Becker, the sophomore forward for Northfield. Another hit delivered by Bradley as the puck dribbles its way to the center ice, goes all the way down. 14:45 to go in the final period. Frank clears it all the way down, and it will be called for icing. It'll come back the other way.
Besides for a couple mishaps right in the first couple seconds, Northfield seems to have gotten back in their flow. Back to the Northfield we fans know and love.
We do know and do love, and we've seen that type of hockey these first two periods. And getting right back to it, like you said, after a slow start to open up the third period. Raiders win the faceoff inside their own zone. Mankato West able to keep it in for now, but Cashin brings it across. Cashin deep into the Mankato West zone. Double teamed along the near boards, taking off the puck. Cade Munson joins the fight. Stewart in there as well. Boardman hovering near the blue line. Munson comes out with it along the near boards, sends it back behind the net. Here's a shot out in front. Rebounded. Back up to the blue line. Nice save by the defenseman, number 7, Hunter Rigdon. Raiders behind the net. Cashin has along the near boards. Munson now has it. Centering pass missed. Intended for Michael Stewart. Stewart takes the big hits, taking off the puck. Munson's got it now at the far boards. Simon just barely keeps it in, but Mankato West is able to clear it out into the center ice. Boardman brings it in. Munson along the near boards. Into the corner goes Will Cashin and Munson. Munson comes out with it. Munson with a look, but great defense by Mankato West. Number 14, Braden Keach. We've called his name quite a bit tonight. Able to get his stick on it. Cashin gives it up for Kaiser, who shoves a man off him. Fires well wide. Goes off the glass along the far boards. Ben Geiger picks it up at the blue line. Riley has it along the near boards. Dumps it into the corner. Kaiser and Rigdon battling it out. Rigdon loses his stick. Blue line pass. Shot towards the net. Nice attempt by Kaiser to tip it in, but just goes wide. Kaiser behind the net. And Mankato West able to clear back out of the blue line, and it goes into center ice. Raiders couldn't keep it in.
Looks like Mankato.
Kaiser through the defense. Shot rejected by Wetzel. Rebounded behind the net, and a whistle is blown as Wetzel sits on it.
Northfield is showing a lot of overwhelming control right now. You know, I feel like 2 periods of just chasing hockey can really wear a team down. I think Mankato's legs, they're a little bit worn out.
Starting to wear out a little bit deep into this game. 12:41 left in this third period. Raiders leading 4-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Puck drop is won by Mankato West in a physical battle in the corner. Whiteman is down there. Sticks flying, no whistles. Whiteman in hot pursuit as Mankato West tries to clear it. Raiders keep it in. Whiteman is all over the place. As the puck goes wide behind the net, Ty Frank joins the battle. Whiteman loses it to Mankato West defenseman. Raiders pick it up in the neutral zone. Rand dumps it back in. Whoa. And nearly, basically a shot that was going high, but Wetzel gloves it away and goes into the back net.
Northfield's keeping the puck. They're not giving Mankato any chance for a comeback. Good to see they're not letting up.
Hard, aggressive offense here as Mankato West is having a tough time getting it out of their own zone. Puck drop won by the Raiders. Rand picks it up the blue line. Cross-ice pass finds Frank. Just barely keeps it in. Centering pass intended for Oliver Benjamin, but couldn't keep the stick on it. The puck comes up along the near boards. Now goes into the Raiders zone. Ty Franks picking up behind his zone net. Dumps it up for Whiteman along the near board. Now a battle in the corner. Shot towards the net. And basically a stick save for Oliver Benjamin, who was standing right there. Whiteman's got in his own zone. Finds Kennelly at neutral ice. He's going to dump it all the way through. Whiteman in hot pursuit behind the Mankato West net. Mankato West goalie came out as Munson now has it behind the Scarlet net. 11:15 to go in the third period. Up to the blue line, Simon dumps it back in. All the way around. Shepard picks it up. Sets it up in front for Munson. Shot on net rejected by Wetzel. Isaac Ullman sends it into the stands. And we'll have another stoppage of play. $10:58 still to go. Puck drop just to the left of Lucas Wetzel. It'll be won by Mankato West. Munson behind the West net. Gives it up for Cashin. Cashin up to Boardman at the blue line. Boardman dumps it back in for Cashin. Loses his footing. Still tries to put up a shot. Sends another one after his own rebound. Munson's got it. Along the front boards. Centering pass. Boardman finds it on the right circle. Dumps it around for Cashin. Under 10:30 to go in the third period. Mankato West comes away with the puck. Skates it through neutral ice. Gage Schmidt puts a shot, but a nice pad save by Max Frank. Another shot from Mankato West, but it goes just wide. 10:12 to go. Another shot towards the net, stick save for Frank. Boardman has it. He's going to clear it into the neutral zone. Mankato West sends it right back as they go into a line change. Frank stops it behind his own net. Raiders cleared all the way up to the neutral ice. Stewart finishes the clear. Under 10 minutes to go. Jacob Geiger has it inside Mankato West zone. Tries to find Andrew Winter, but tipped away by the defenseman, number 23, Isaac Ullman. Ben Geiger has it. Cross-ice pass. Finds Bridger Riley. Geiger's got it at the baseline. Dumps it back up for Riley at the blue line. Back to Geiger. Shot towards the net. Winter has the rebound, but nice save by Lucas Wetzel. Assuming that's actually who it is.
Yeah, we believe. Mankato West goalie.
The Mankato West goalie. Puck is at neutral ice. Battle for it. Mankato West sends it to the Northfield zone.
Still very little offense for Mankato West. Northfield still dominating. Lots of good shots. You know, they're nearly tripled. No, they have tripled the Mankato West shots. Big hit by Bridger Riley. Ooh, it's this type of game where you're up kind of by a lot. The other team gets frustrated that you can see a lot of physicality.
A lot of big hits. Kaiser behind the net. He just took a big hit. Now he's going to turn the puck over. Braden Keach tries to bring it through neutral ice, but it's taken away by Frank, who dumps it right back in. Cam Kaiser centers it up, but it's deflected by a Scarlet defenseman. Puck goes behind the net. Puck is out in front. Kaiser's got it now along the near boards into the corner. Sets it up for Kennelly at the baseline. Ooh. Puck bouncing around in the crease, but comes loose along the near boards. Ty Frank picks it up blue line. Passes it up to Kennelly. Kennelly shots toward the net, goes wide. Mankato West picks it up, but hot pursuit is Kennelly. Rand dumps it back in. And that's going to get flung all the way down. An easy call for the referees is icing, as Derek Sterling said, let's get this out of here and catch our breath.
I think we're starting to see Mankato's West spirit may have been broken a little bit, making no headway in the past basically 2.5 periods.
I mean, like you said, starting to get a little frustrated, maybe a little more chippy as well.
Yeah.
Delivering some bigger hits along the boards.
Players better watch themselves going into the corner.
Raiders got the puck. Blue line. Cross-ice pass for Boardman. Boardman shot towards the net, well wide. Picked all the way back up at the blue line by Simon, but it's tipped into the neutral zone. 7:30 to go in the final period. Benjamin sends it all the way around. Kennelly picks it up on the far side. Tries to dump it back in. Couldn't get enough stick on it. Now sets up a centering pass that goes all the way across. Boardman picks it up on the front of the right circle. Benjamin, blue line pass. Shot towards the net. Boardman tried to get his stick on it. Couldn't get enough as it goes wide. 7 minutes to go. Mankato West bangs it along the boards. Up into the Raiders zone. Northfield sends it right back. Goes all the way down for icing. We'll have a face-off in the Northfield zone for the first time in a while.
We'll see. Maybe Mankato can generate some energy. Maybe get a couple shots on net. Otherwise, Northfield's dominating pretty well. It's good to see. I think Lucky has implemented a good system of bringing it down in the corners and then kicking it back up to the point. That's working really well for Northfield this game.
A lot of great puck movement for the Raiders. 4 goals to show for it and 34 shots on goal compared to Mankato West 10.
Looks like Munson had a nice rush, but one of the Northfield players was offsides. That'll be a face-off in the neutral zone.
Cashin will face off for the Raiders. Loses it to Weston Johnson. Mankato West skates it all the way behind their own net. Raiders apply pressure, but they're able to get it through the neutral zone. Raiders in hot pursuit. Clear along the near boards. Stewart passes it up for Munson. Right back to Cashin. Will Cashin with speed behind the net. Fires. Glove save. Lucas Wetzel with Will Cashin in his face. Denies the goal.
I'm beginning to think that may not be Wetzel.
Yeah. That is a heck of a save if that is a freshman who typically plays JV. It very well could be Stryver in the wrong uniform. Face off to the left of the Scarlet goalie. Battle up along the near boards. Puck comes loose. Munson lays a big hit. Still a battle along the near boards. Puck finally comes loose. It's Caden Munson looking around. Dumps it off for Rand. Cooper Rand. Shot towards the net. Comes out in front, but Mankato West picks it up.
Rand had good accuracy. That was kind of a bad angle shot down below the dots, but he got that on net.
Battle along the near boards again. Goes into the corner. 5:40 to go in the final period. Puck comes loose into the neutral zone. Frank picks it up. Sends it all the way down. Munson has it on the far board, centers it up, but intercepted by Mankato West. Munson gets it right back at the neutral zone.
Nice little sauce pass by Munson there on the backhand.
Geiser cutting towards the crease, shoots, rejected, and Geiger gets in there as well. Whistles blow as Geiger thought the puck was still loose.
Didn't really look like Wetzel knew where that puck was. Geiger tried to poke it 5-hole. I think Wetzel was just trying to lay out, take up as much space as possible.
Geiger took a little bit of a shot to the head from a defenseman after the whistle blew.
He's used to it.
He'll be all right.
Oh, yeah.
Raiders win the faceoff in the Mankato West zone. Dumps it in. Shot by Winter. Rejected by Wetzel. Winter picks up his own rebound. Mankato West takes it away. 5 minutes to go in the final period. Aggressive play by Geiger.
Great back check.
Takes Mankato West off the puck, centers it up, and the Raiders need to get it out of their own crease. It's just maroon and gold in there, and the puck's lying around. Under 5 minutes to go in the final period. Shot towards the net, rejected by Frank.
Mankato's finally getting some offense.
Puck goes behind the Raider net. Mankato West, number 23, Isaac Ullman, trying to jar it loose. A Raider hits the deck. Shot towards the net, rejected. Bad save by Frank. Puck back up to the blue line, goes all the way through. Winner all alone. Andrew Winter fires, glove save.
That probably is not Wetzel.
Nope. We're gonna say that is Mason Schreiber.
You can tell by the glove save.
That was one heck of a save. Mason Schreiber, sophomore goalie, who we originally thought was in, but then we're confused with the jersey. Coming in with a save percentage of 93%.
Poor guy probably just forgot his jersey.
And now we've been saying his name wrong this whole time.
I've done that.
Raiders have the puck, 4 minutes to go in the final period. Benjamin has it. Kennelly with a shot, another glove save by Schreiber.
Flash of the leather.
Benjamin will head back to the face-off circle for the Raiders. Battles with Grady Hattlestead. Won by the Raiders. Riley dumps it back in, but big hit by Schmidt away from the play. Benjamin dumps it back low for Kennelly. For Kennelly, excuse me. 3:40 to go in the final period. Puck jarred loose. Mankato West has it. Behind the net. Now battle in the far corner. Christian Whiteman's the one in there. Battling for the Raiders with two Mankato West defensemen. Mankato West comes out with it, and we got a whistle.
Looks like this might be another Northfield power play.
Saw a couple of elbows fly there in that battle in the far corner.
Yeah, a little bit of that frustration's finally letting out.
So it'll be number 24, Derek Sterling for Mankato West headed to the sin bin, and Raiders will be on the power play once again.
Only 3 minutes left in the period. 3 minutes, 15 seconds. 2 minutes of that will be a Northfield power play.
Raiders win the faceoff.
Minor penalty on the Scarlets at 13:45. Number 24, Derek Sterling. 2 minutes, roughing.
Shot by Geiger just goes high off the post.
He was sitting in the slot waiting for it. Kaiser has it down by the right dot. Great look. Heck of a shot. Just rings it off the iron north.
Another great look for Geiger. He's already got a couple of goals tonight. Raiders win the faceoff. Geiger comes up with it. Far boards, Munson. Back up to Frank. Down low for Kaiser. Centers it up for Geiger. But it's taken off the puck. Mankato West trying to get it out of there. Brings it up to neutral ice. Frank has it back inside. Munson, left circle. Tries to put up a shot. Kaiser fires. Rejected. Geiger out in front. Geiger poking away. And the net comes loose. And a whistle.
Mankato goalie Schreiber took a pretty hard shot right off the dome from Cam. I know they can't feel good. I kind of see him staring right now.
That was a lot of action right in front of the net.
Yeah.
And Schreiber able to keep his head on a swivel and knock that one out of there. Puck comes out of the face-off circle, goes all the way down. Frank sets it up for Ty Frank. Munson skates it through. He gets tripped up.
Trying to sell the penalty there a little bit.
Just a little bit. Puck goes all the way down for icing.
2 minutes, 12 seconds left 57 seconds left on the power play. Raiders lead 4-1. Almost having 4 times the amount of shots as Mankato West.
Kaiser will come in for the faceoff. Raiders win it.
Ooh.
Frank loses the puck, and a Scarlet skates into the pads of Max Frank. Raiders come away with the puck. Geiger behind the defense, one-on-one. He's taking off the puck. And
That's
we've got
a blatant
penalty.
hooking.
And there's a penalty.
Did he call a penalty shot?
I think he might have. I think there might have been a little extracurricular after the original call. We'll see what we get here from the PA.
I hope so. I love penalty shots.
How many penalty shots did you take in high school?
None.
None?
I've only ever seen 2 or 3 called.
Really?
They're very rare.
And it looks
Yeah,
like we're
looks
going
like
to
it'll
get
be a
one.
penalty shot.
It'll be one-on-one. Geiger and
Schreiber.
Geiger gets the rundown.
Yeah, Geiger's no rookie.
And both teams sit at the edge of their benches in anticipation. Geiger skates in. Geiger goes right side. Fires. Glove save by Schreiber.
Bold move trying to go glove on Schreiber. Schreiber stands tall.
Yeah, we've seen Schreiber flash the leather quite a bit here tonight. And Geiger denied a penalty shot. Keeps the score 4-1.
Face-off will still be in the offensive zone for Northfield.
Under 2 minutes to go. 4-1 Raiders on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Raiders just a minute 59 away from their 9th win of the season. Winner sets it up for Ben Geiger. Along the far boards, Winner picks it up. Winner back up to Ben Geiger. Riley at the blue line. Riley shot towards the net. Another glove save.
Loves that.
Only about 15 seconds taken off the clock there.
1
Raiders.
minute, 42 seconds left.
Winner's got it. Back up to the blue line for Ben Geiger. Finds Riley, top left corner, shot. Rejected by Schreiber. And that's going to get cleared down to the Northfield zone. 5 seconds left on the Northfield power play. Andrew Winner skates it through. Winner behind the defense. Backhand shot rejected. Goes high. Back to 5-on-5. Winner back up to the blue line for Ben Geiger. Down low for Winner. Shot. Just save.
That is the end of their power play.
So it'll be most likely full strength the rest of the way, barring anything crazy happening in the last minute 3.
Let's hope so.
Puck drop won by Mankato West. Brady Schmidt dumps it off for Sterling. Gets into the neutral zone. Intercepted by the Raiders. Dumps it all the way in.
Northfield on the forecheck.
Mankato West battles. Raiders take it away. Back up in the neutral zone. Cashin back to the neutral ice. Takes the big hit. Charlie Becker sends it back in. He takes a big hit right in front of the Scarlet bench. 25 seconds left. Frank has it neutral ice. Dumps it in. Becker centers it up to a Scarlet. And Schreiber will sit on it with 14.7 to go.
You can tell every Mankato West, we're going for the hit any chance they get.
Is that ever a challenge in the locker room to see who has the biggest hit without getting called for a penalty? Is that a thing?
I mean, you get recognized for it.
It's
pretty fun.
something the bench realizes.
The best is when Northfield Live comes out and you can see the replay.
Nice plug. 5 seconds left. It's a battle on the far boards. This is how this one's gonna end. Shot towards the net goes high. And I think they're just gonna call it there.
There you have it.
Raiders get their 9th win of the season, 4-1 over in-conference Mankato West on Hockey Fights Cancer Night. Geiger with a couple of goals. Munson and Andrew Winter in on the scoring as well, as Max Frank finishes the night with 45 saves on 46 shots. What a night for Max Frank. When we come back, we'll break it all down. You're watching boys hockey on Northfield Live and listening on KYMN 95.1 The One.
KYMN Radio 95 The One has been serving the Northfield area since 1968, delivering local news, weather, and sports every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Whether it's 95.1 FM, AM 1080, or online at kymnradio.net, we'll keep you up to date with the latest happenings and events in Northfield and the surrounding area. And be sure to follow us on social media too. KYMN 95 The One, we're all things Northfield.
An ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage to walls, ceilings, insulation, and other areas. This is Beth with Service Master by Hyatt. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Hyatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
The Class 1A section champions, and they are on their way to St. Paul, Minnesota.
McBroom looks at a three, takes a three, and there's a three.
Fires it just a little, and it opens, and she scores on the rebound, and the Raiders have tied it up.
The pin here, races trade on. He's looking for it. 12 seconds.
At the 10, at the 5, touchdown, Northfield.
Tries to go to the backhand and scores. Andrew Winter on the penalty shot.
Got a B from Matt McDowell. Wow, that swing was awesome.
2, 3.
No good. Raiders got it. Richardson. That's it. What a win here. Raiders get the 4-1 victory over Mankato West at home on Hockey Fights Cancer Night. We found a step stool. This is our sign, though. Watch on Northfield Live like you are right now, or listen on KYMN like you might be as well. But, Colin, Raiders get their 9th win of the season. Mankato West, their 6th loss in a row. What do you see from the Raiders tonight?
Well, Northfield, just a great overall game. I felt like they didn't have any gaps. Geiger with 2 goals. Then we had Winter with a nice tip. And then we also had, who was the 4th goal?
Munson. Yep.
Munson with a nice backhand.
Just his 10th goal of the season.
Yeah, big milestone. I feel like that is a great game that you can work on. You can keep on getting better with that. Coach is going to be real happy.
Yeah, big win. Not to mention Max Frank, 45 saves on 46 attempts. Big night for him in between the pipes. On the other side for Mankato West, like we said, they dropped their 6th in a row. They score 1, and that was early. They actually struck first blood. It was Braden Keach early in that first period, and it looked like the Scarlets were coming out ready to possibly upset the Raiders at home tonight, but after that, Max Frank dialed in, and then the Raiders' offense came alive.
Yeah, just a little stutter, but they got back to it.
They got back to it, and will be back to it on Monday with the boys' basketball game against Albert Lee. The boys' hockey team will be back in action on Saturday against Owatonna, which you can also catch right here on NorthfieldLive.com. For all of us here at Northfield Live and KYMN, my partner Colin Merritt, I'm AJ Reister. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, everyone.